Welcome to Game Changer Weekly. John, how are you doing this Tuesday evening?
Man, I'm doing great tonight. This is going to be a really fun night. We had a great time last weekend. It's going to be even better this week's show. So right now, just electric, excited. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing good, and we have a special guest tonight, as Alec Price will be joining us here. And before we bring him on, I just would like to show just a quick little video that we kind of always do for our guests. I kind of pick one out. So here's the one that we have for Alec this evening.
Prize City. Where I come from, you have to scratch and claw for everything. You don't get anything handed to you. You have to work for it. You have to earn that shit. I finally got the GCW. The Prize City OG, the Prize Alec Price is finally here. And I'm finally getting my opportunity to show the world who the fuck I am. I'm not coming here to play games. I'm coming here to stick my foot through people's fucking skulls. I'm done. I've been training for 5 years while I've watched every other person who hasn't even been in this business pay any freaking dues get their opportunities. Where's my opportunity? I've been busting my ass, showing why I need to be here, why the Prize is the next and fastest rising star right now, bro. Everything I've ever gotten is because of me. Not because I've had some goddamn name trainer freaking getting me on some shows. No, it's because I've been here. I'm here to take people's fucking throats. I'm here to fucking make them bleed. I'm fucking done. I don't give a fuck what Jordan Oliver has to bring tomorrow. All I know is that the Prize City OG is going over. GC fucking W is my turf now, and everyone's eyes will be on the goddamn prize.
Ooh.
And welcome, Alec Price,
Oh,
to Game Changer
shit.
Weekly.
Let's go.
Look at that. He got the gold on
Oh, we
tonight.
got all the gold on the belt. I like it.
Dude. Yeah, you just recently won a little gold, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gang.
There the
Nice.
fuck it is. So let me go ahead and introduce you, Alec. I love to do this with everyone. Sometimes it goes good. Sometimes it turns to shit. It's fun either way. So let's talk a little bit about our guest tonight, Alec Price. He's 25 years old, originally from Boston, Mass. Started wrestling February 23rd, 2017. He's got Killer Kowalski lineage in his training. In his 7-year career, he's held 5 championship belts. He was the last holder of the Southern Underground Pro Bone Storm Championship. He brought the Southeast to the Northeast. He was a Limitless World Champion 316 days, an IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion 141 days, the Empire State Wrestling Interstate Champion 525 days, and the brand new NFW Champion 5 days and running. No shit, man. That's a total of 984 days over 2 years and 8 months with an average title run of 246. Before he got this title tonight, he was running an average of 328 days per title run. His first appearance for GCW was at JCW, the fight before Christmas against Billy Starks on December 19th, 2021. Since then, he's appeared for GCW a total of 92 times. He's one half of the favorite Garbage Daddies with Cole Radrick, who just secured the brass ring at Joey Janela's Spring Break 8. Alec's PWI 500 ranking in 2022 was 159. In 2023, 131. He carries an impressive 87-18 record at Beyond Wrestling. He's the host of his own podcast, Talking Garbage, with Alec Price on IWTV. He's also a brand new doggy dad. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prize City OG, the Northeast Beast, Alec Price.
Yo, what's good, bro?
There you are.
Hell of an intro, Wolf.
Woo! That's what we got tonight, brother. So how you doing?
I'm good. Just chilling, It's 11 o'clock over here. I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? But I had a good day. How about you?
Dude, I appreciate you so much for coming on tonight. I know we only have so much time with you. So, yeah, let's just jump into it. New doggy talk, bro. You got a new doggy. Let's talk about it.
My dog Bear, I think he's sleeping right now. But that's my little son, you know what I'm saying? I got him a couple months ago. He's about to hit 5 months this month. So
nice.
He's
chewing?
Huh?
Still chewing everything in sight?
Yeah, he's getting better though. Like as what he can and can't chew. But if he wants to be a little asshole, he'll chew. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing really good. Like he's like 50% pug. He's 2 types of poodle, Pekingese, Chihuahua, and Pitbull. So
wow.
Gone big quick. He's already like 20 something pounds. So like who knows how big he'll get. And yeah, I love him.
Dude, that's I was gonna say, I was like, that's a damn good looking dog. We've talked about my dogs before. Lucy and Luna got the garbage trick. I don't know if you ever heard about this, but yeah, you can give my dog a piece of trash of any kind, like a bottle or a plate. They'll take it to the trash and get rid of it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's great at a party, bro. So yeah, it's just one of those things where we trained them by giving them like a Cheerio or some shit. So every time they brought something over, I'd walk it over with them, get the shit off of them and give them a Cheerio. And from there on, like at parties and shit, they clean up for us.
Oh, that's lit, dude.
Garbage trick.
I'm looking at you like, where's that Cheerio at?
Yeah, it really works well. GCW, you and Oliver were basically the first 2 to tangle there. You guys have a fucking history together, and I'm hoping that just keeps getting tapped into.
Yeah.
Do you see that going any further down the road here? Anywhere?
I mean, yeah, 100%. Like,
yeah,
Jordan's one of the best going right now. I'm one of the best going right now. Every time we're in the ring together, we just make magic. We have like a chemistry, you know what I'm saying? I feel like me and him are very similar wrestlers with just a little bit different in style. He's more technical, like catch. I'm more like, I can do technical, but I'm more like into like a little bit of rebound and flippy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy because me and Jordan got compared to a lot. Like when I first started out. They kept comparing us for some reason, and we never even like touched at all. We just like, he was New Jersey, I was Boston. That's how it kind of was for a little bit. And then all of a sudden I kind of started going down to New Jersey, and that's where I met him at like fucking Pro Wrestling Magic. And we were in this weird elimination chamber gimmick match where like, instead of it being a chamber, it was just like a scramble, but we were on the stage and then we'd have to wait for us to come in, you know what I'm saying? So like, we're on the stage waiting, yes, and then it'd be like, boom, all right, Alec Price is entered. And I'm like, all right, now I'm going through. So Jordan went in that match, and it was me and Jordo, and I remember we looked at everyone and we went, all right, I'm just gonna go with brother over here. And we didn't call any, and it was like we were automatically Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like we were having full without even saying a word. He went to the top, I tried to stop him, he pops me down, I went, maybe I should get up. You know what? I don't know if I should get up. And then all of a sudden he's jumping off the top with an elbow drop that he didn't even call to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at that point I was like, damn, bro, we got to get a singles. And then after the first GCW match, I was like, this is it. Like, this is my dude that I can take on the fucking, like, if we wanted to do this match anywhere, we can do this match anywhere. And it's going to be different every freaking time. Like, it's not going to be the same match.
And you guys have done it. Like I always go back to that Prestige when they were in out east. And you guys had an incredible match out there. And like, even though it wasn't on the GCW platform, you guys just create magic, as you said, anywhere and everywhere you go. So it has been awesome to see. I know that video I played is an old video of yours, but from your debut. But awesome. I still think all your words ring true. Like you said, like you're coming in, you're tired of the people that haven't been busting their ass, and you've been busting your ass working it. I still think all that stuff's true. And it's been nice seeing your growth out there. But I'm obviously a Jordan Oliver fan, and I had heard those same comparisons, and I was like, as a fan, I was like, no, like Alec is his own thing. He's kind of coming in, but you guys are like 2 separate entities. But you guys, when you guys wrestle, it just, the chemistry between you guys is awesome. And we've said on our other podcast how I've been wanting you guys to kind of have a Triple H and Rock feud throughout your entire time, because I think you guys just, anytime you guys are in there, you guys, I don't want to say personal, but you guys like treat it like you're a Northeast Beast. He's the East Coast Ace, and you guys just go in there and create magic every single place you go. And it's just been awesome to see.
Well, like, that's the good thing about, like, Jordan and anyone that's actually wrestling in the GCW locker room, like, we're not going in there trying to like stop anyone. We're always trying to make sure that everyone's looking good. We're all good, and we all can like protect each other and just get each other better. Like if I could like, I like if Jordo's got a spot and we're calling something and he's like, all right, and I'm like, well, maybe we do this. Like everyone's like that. Where we're always trying to help out and kind of take each other to the next level. So, you know, just being around professionals like that and wrestlers like that aren't like the old school carny bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that you see on the shindies. Like, they're really just like, we all know who the lifers are. We all know, like, this is our jobs. Let's just make sure that we all keep our jobs. And I was like, all right, cool. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you guys have
you're
had
part of
incredible matches everywhere.
You're part of a distinct generation. You know, that's about the best way to put it is you have a distinct generation that 20 years from now, we're going to be like, look at this bunch. Look what they did. Look how they branched. Look where they went. Look what they were doing 20 years ago. You know, don't slip past the history too much. And it's nice to watch you all develop your history right now in front of our eyes.
It's because I feel like, I don't know, like the newer generation is wilding. And like, but they're also doing a lot of cool fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the newer generation of wrestler, but like, you really see the real indie guys going around right now, like Jordo, Effie, Mance, Manders,
Speedball,
you know, Boyer, Speedball, Cole, Masha. Like, Speedball and Masha technically are signed, so they're not indie, but they're doing the indie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're both nasty as fuck. It doesn't really matter. Put them in that category. You know what I'm saying? Like Keith before he got signed. Like, there were real people that are in this locker room. You know, Gringo. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone that's in the GCW locker room are real lifers. Like, we're real, like, indie people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to be here while everyone else is doing something and people will go to TV and they'll go make their money. We're the ones that are going to keep the indies Gucci. And then when it's our time to rise up, it's our time to go up. You know what I'm saying?
And all those big names tend to come back down to GCW just because I think the atmosphere and the locker room and everything that GCW has been doing. And that's one thing I always think is so cool, like seeing like how Nick Wayne got up there, but he's still down, or not down, but comes down and enjoys himself and is having fun in GCW. I always love seeing like the bigger names come back because they just enjoy the crowd and enjoy everything that GCW is putting on in the locker room. I think is a big deal because all the young talent that they could have great matches with. There's so many in that pool. It's crazy to see.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, GCW is just on another level. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you can't be beat. Like, I'm doing a lot in wrestling. Like, I've done a lot in wrestling because of GCW, like getting to travel to some of the states and some of the cities that I've never wrestled over before, like fucking Milwaukee or Detroit or freaking like Indy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of places that I didn't wrestle. Like, I haven't even, LA. Like, LA was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, going
Love
out there,
LA.
I would be like, what the hell? Holy crap. Like, this is totally different. They got palm trees and it's warm. What's going on?
Right? Dude, when I came out here from Ohio, I saw palm trees. I'm like, this shit is fancy. You only see this on TV. Like, I thought I was rich and shit.
And you're like, why is this? You're just so used to seeing just nothing but trees and woods that it's like, what is this?
Dude. So, for new fans, I was going to ask, can you give us 3 matches you're proud of? Just off the top of your head. I know that's kind of a rough one, but who's Alec Price by matches? You got anything you're off the top of your head?
Me and Speedball fire as shit. Anything me and Jordan Oliver fire as shit. Anything me and Shelly have done fire as shit. Me and Eddie Edwards was really good. Josh Alexander was really good. The Biff match was really kind of that was crazy. Cordona is the most recent, like, really big name match that I had. Shin Skywalker DTU was good. So, like, I think any of those.
Yes. That was good. Dude, that was vocal as shit. I never heard Shun Skywalker ever make noise in my life except for So that was really cool to hear him make all the vocals and shit. Like, I don't know.
It was wild, like, match, because usually, like, when I wrestle somebody, I'm so vocal, and like that I can tend to like swallow somebody's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could swallow their character in a way because I'm so vocal. If you're not that vocal, I become entertaining to the fans. Like, I'm not a heel at that point. And he had the ability to kind of be like, all right, well, I'm a vocal heel too, so fuck you, I'm gonna say shit. Like
Yep.
he was selling, he was like, it was like,
See, I
Dude.
love when you get vocal in the ring though, because you guys don't on the indies don't get too much mic time, and that's your way
Yes.
of getting your character over and getting yourself over is with all your like your mannerisms, but especially you being vocal with the crowd and stuff. And I think that's also helped elevate you to another level too, with the one more time because he's trash and everything. So it's awesome to kind of see that stuff.
well, that just comes, like me having like I had the like when I was very young, I got the ability to see like different crowds from like the southeast to the northeast to the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Because I rode with Big Time Wrestling up and down the East Coast. So like and like being able to like that all the travel that I've done the past 2-3 years is ridiculous. And like all the different crowds I've been able to be in front of and kind of realize like, all right, the Northeast is kind of like this, where the Southeast is like this, and the Midwest are a little bit easier, but they're not easier because they still want indie wrestling, but sometimes they want indie wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And then when you go, like I'm a big UK fan. I love Progress. I love Defy. I love anything that I can get my hands on over there. I'm down for it, right? So even like when NXT UK was like happening, I loved NXT UK because it was just fire as fuck. But like you see the style over there, how kind of different it is for them to build the matches the way they build them compared to like the way we build them, where we're more like they're more of a
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting to see like how different people across the world react, especially around the United States, because all the fan base around here is very diverse. They're very diverse, and it's like one more time because he's trash. Like I just did that naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't that I plan to do. Like my boy Pickman was like, Nick Gage does a thing in the corner before he does the boot wash. He always puts the dub up for his brother. And the fans know that thing's coming. So you got to have something like that. And I'm like, all right. So I just one day hit him with the combo and was like, one more time because he's trash, and the fans hated it. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just keep doing this shit. And then I kept doing it. And then all of a sudden the fans like knew it. They knew they could boo at it. And then when I started becoming a baby face, they were like, oh, we can do this now with him because we know what he's about to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a moment that we don't have to boo anymore. We can actually just chant it with him. And it's been pretty cool, bro. Like, I never expected having a whole crowd of people chanting my freaking thing. That's wild as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying?
What about the out east the Hartford show when you wore the Hartford jersey? How was that getting all the streamers and that love? Because that was one of the loudest crowd reactions I've seen you get.
Oh, that was wild, bro. Just like when GCW went to Providence and I got
that's what it was, yeah.
Well, because it was Providence and it was Hartford, and it was wild as fuck, bro. I mean, it was great to kind of have like the whole area show love. You know what I'm saying? Like GCW is coming into my area, and here's me being like, this is my area. I am the Northeast guy. Here, I can prove it. I'm going to get the biggest pop on this whole show. And it didn't even mean to do it, but it was beautiful. It was like, dude, this is home. I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you guys like, oh, it's Alec Price. We know him. We like him. But like, yeah, it was fire.
You were getting the love.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All the Northeast coming out.
I was going to ask you about that rebound lariat. Did you end up giving a name to that thing yet? Or are you still like, well, just be the one where you come off your shoulders and then you turn around and give the big lariat there? Did you ever give any name to that?
No, I just call it the Macross.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I was trying to figure out how I was going to tell people what that was. All right. Damn, man.
Macross, because I seen Macross do it first. I think like it, I don't know, like I always seen that lariat and I liked it, but I never wanted to do it because somebody else did it. But one match it kind of happened and I was like, oh, I like this and it makes sense for my offense, so fuck it.
Dude, you just having that little bit of difference to it, like that's what made it yours. The fact that it was just off the wall 90 degree before it hits you straight in your face. Like I love that, how it just comes off the side. And yeah, you made it yours for sure. And it looks so damn good and no one's doing it like you. So, you won that formula.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Nah, right? I don't know. I guess. like I try to like keep my offense very what is it? Very, I don't know. I try like the best way I can explain my offense is I use the ring as like my tag partner.
Okay.
I'm always that
I do.
bitch.
I would say it's unpredictable. Like you just never know where you're going. And like unpredictable chaos, especially like in this multi-man matches and scrambles. You're just out there doing one thing, flying out, coming back in, and just causing chaos and mayhem. But it's so unpredictable, and I think it's you said that rebound is kind of a perfect way because you never know when you're gonna pop it out whenever you bounce off the ropes.
Yeah, you never know when I'm gonna rebound you. Like you think you got me, but then you really don't got me. Like it's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I've always called you a puppy in a cage too damn small because you just look like a puppy that would run the damn walls because it's got all this energy and uses that in so many ways where other puppies might not be able to run that wall like that. So
yeah,
dude, in smaller rings, you just look like you don't have enough space to do even a stride. It's like you and Jordo both. Like it's hard to see you guys get the full speed on some of these smaller rings.
Well, we're tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Yep.
Like we're so used to 3 steps, especially like in the 18-inch. Like I mean, 20 foot is 4, but like 18, 16, that's about 3 steps. So like we're also like it's wild because like on the indies, usually there's like you think there would be a lot of tall people, but like when you're like there's not a lot of tall people on the indies, and that's not like me joshing anyone. It's just like a big guy that's like 6'5" is really big on the indies.
Yeah.
Like if you would go to TV, 6'5" is small. You know what I'm saying? But like in the indies, you're a fucking giant if you're 6'5". Like I'm 6 feet and I'm taller than most people.
Yep.
Kind of crazy to me because you like, I'm skinny, so like you wouldn't expect me being like, "What's good, G?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you got the height to match. I'm 6'2", and I stand right up there with you, bro.
Yeah, like Jordan's the same way. Like I remember the first time I was at GCW, at first I was like hitting the ropes and I was like, "What's going on?" Like I feel like I'm like having a problem hitting the ropes. I remember Jordan. I'm like, "Yo, do you have like a problem hitting the ropes?" And he goes, "Look around, bro." I looked around and he was like, "We're the tallest motherfuckers here." He wasn't being a dick. I just went, "Oh shit!" Like the ropes were shorter.
Yeah, because you're not hitting off of right here. You're hitting lower than that, so it's almost like you're bending across a little on the back.
Well, yeah, because the way I hit is like I hit old school, which is sideways. Like I don't hit flat back. So when I hit old school, I lean into the ropes. Where I'm tall, I don't have to lean that much, but where it's shorter, I wasn't leaning I needed to lean more. You know what I'm saying? So like my ass was going through the middle and top rope instead of hitting the right spot where I needed to hit.
Oh yeah, I was thinking flat back. Okay, I got you.
Oh yeah, no. That wouldn't have been an issue. It's not even the flat back. It's just like when I go to the side, if you know what I'm saying, if it's shorter, right, the rope were like on a taller ring or taller ropes, I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Damn, man. All right, so I'll have to ask you now because I asked Cole 2 weeks ago now. He secured that brass ring. Well, no, I didn't ask him this part because we didn't have that brass ring yet. But is there tag team gold in the future for the Garbage Daddies? Because boy, is it looking good right now. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I think I kind of want Cole to do whatever Cole wants to do. I'm not going to be selfish with that. Like he won the match. It's his opportunity at any match he's choosing. So if he decides to go for the world championship, I'm his boy Blue and I'm going to be by his side. You know what I'm saying? So it's really up to him. If he wants the tag straps, we can go for the tag straps. If he wants that gold, he can go for the singles gold. We'll just let him make the decision. And it is looking good for the Garbage Daddies, but that's just we're coming together good as a tag team.
You're great together.
So yeah, I see gold in your future. We had Cole on, and then you got the brass ring. We got you on now with the new gold around your shoulder already. We're good luck charms over here. I'm excited to see what's going on with the Garbage Daddy too. And we kind of brought up this with Cole with your guys' chemistry. You guys have seen like kind of gelled real fast together, kind of similar. I know I hate to go back to the Jordan concern, but Jordan and Nick Wayne, but obviously 2 different styles. And you guys also do 2 different have 2 different styles that mesh well together as a tag team. What do you guys think kind of contributed to that chemistry kind of clicking so fast?
We're just like really good friends. Like we became really close. Like we're like brothers. Like that's my brother. That's my that's my brother Blue. You know what I'm saying? And I'm his brother Blake. Like that's my buster. So like we're just really close friends, and like we became really close. And then when we started tagging, it kind of forced us to get even closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's just my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Cole. He's a really good dude, and I feel like a lot of people like don't take him seriously when they should take him seriously because he's such a good fucking wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Multiple fucking Japan tours, multiple Europe tours, like. And like I don't know, it's just, and like we have a perfect like like wrestling relationship when we tag. Like if he's feeling it and I have to take a step back, I don't mind taking a step back, and he don't mind calling the shit. If I need to call shit and he wants to take a step back, he doesn't mind. He has a lot of the good character stuff where I feel like he does better than me, and there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna think of the tag moves, and what do you do? Give me the stuff, and I'll figure out what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like what maybe we can do, and let's see if it works. And like it's been working very well because you know we're very open, and like we're a tag team. You know, tag teams are like married couples. So you're either married or you're divorced as a tag team.
Yep.
Right now we're married. You know what I'm saying? Like we're at that point where we'll have little arguments about like he'll be like, all right, maybe I do this. Well, actually, I'm not going to do that move because you hate that move. I'm like, yeah. You know,
yeah.
It's just that's how tag teams work. I've seen other tag teams that we wrestled start laughing at us because they're like, "Yep, we've had similar arguments." So
when we asked Cole, he actually said the same thing. He's like, "We're just good friends. It really works out, and then we're very complimentary. What he can do better than me, he does, and so on and so forth. And together, it just makes something dynamite." And I agree. Since East West, we haven't had such a good face tag team in a while. It's truly refreshing, and I think it really did wonders for both of you. So I wanted to make sure I said that before we went any further there. But JCW, we were really pushing for you, dude. When you dropped, I was like, damn, everybody wanted to see Jordo and Alec in the finals at JCW. So I just wanted to get that one out too, because that one hurt a lot of the fans, man. We were really pushing for you, brother.
yeah, I mean, I really wanted it, but you know, Masha's a tough SOB, and she's you know, W world champion. She beat me when we had the world championship match. It's just what can you do? Russian Dynamite. She's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not on your P's and Q's and you think you're gonna, if like my problem is a lot of times I get so focused in other stuff that I lose sight of the match. You know what I'm saying? I lose sight of my opponent, and I slipped up and she got me. What can you do? Like that's a couple, but on to bigger and better things at this point.
Yeah, that's the truth, right? There's so much going on. All right, so we got through most of the wrestling questions. I want to have fun with you now. Now you can kind of smile and kick it a little bit. It's 2015. We're kicking it at your house. Just go ahead and put that in your mind. What wrestling are we watching?
2015?
Yeah. You were what, a junior, senior, roughly? No, you're 15, right? So you were like TNA days?
No, TNA, about like maybe Lucha Underground.
Sick.
Oh, good.
Right? So yeah, definitely Lucha Underground at that point. TNA I kind of was watching, but I was starting to fall off again. TNA was definitely middle school, so that was like 2013. Yeah, like 2013 was nice. 13, 2012, 2011. And then before that shit, like when I was in elementary school. So like, yeah. But Lucha Underground, big as fuck, 2015. Love Lucha Underground.
Right. Who's your favorite wrestler in Lucha Underground? I gotta ask.
Oh, good question.
I mean, I fuck with fucking Penta. But everyone fucks with Penta. I like Penta. Dragon Azteca was fire as fuck.
Yeah.
I also like Son of Havoc. Takano was dope. I like Takano.
Oh yeah. Damn, I forgot that name.
I got some memories now.
Yeah. Oh, like because I remember Dragon. Drago was crazy because I remember that first. It was a triple threat between Drago, Phoenix, and fucking Penta. Or like I think it was that three. Or it was like Aerostar, Drago, and Penta or something like that. And it was just the wildest, craziest triple threat. And it was like on like the second or third episode, it was the main event. It was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how have I ever seen this done in wrestling before?
Damn, dude.
That was one promotion. I was very sad when they went away, but they had some different TV, but also way different wrestling, and it was entertaining. That's where I got introduced to Ricochet for the first time. Was there?
God damn, Ricochet,
Dude,
bro.
It was just like, yeah, like it was just movie. It was a Spanish novella, but in movie form with wrestling. It was fire as shit. Like Mil Muertes, like Lucha Underground. So many people's careers because it was just so fucking fire. It was a way to like introduce people from the indies into TV wrestling.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, so keep on 2015. What are we eating and what are we drinking? What were your snacks back then? This can be difficult. I'm shaking memories now. Like I was Doritos and like Mountain Dew, like that simple shit, you know, that white trash redneck shit I drink all the time. And
I like Doritos. I like Dew. It would be like a 1.5 liter Mountain Dew because I really like soda as a kid. And then it would have to be salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Yo.
All right then. What video games you got? 2015. What are we playing?
Oh, NCAA 14.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. You know what? We'll just okay. I was gonna say July 2024, bro. NCAA football. We ready?
No, bro. I can't wait for the pre-order to come out. I'm already on the wish list.
I think
drop it. I'm on that bitch.
I think so many people are
you
just
and
gonna
hook
drop
you up,
off the
bro.
grid for like a week. Like everybody's gonna call out of work, and nobody's gonna be out on the streets. Everyone's gonna be grinding that for like the first week.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
a lot of
bro,
sick fans out there.
I'm going in. You know how many? I'm gonna have like 3 different freaking franchises and dynasties I'm rebuilding.
I was about to say, who's your team you're going to start off with? You one of those people that start off high, or do you start low and grind up?
I like to start low and grind up because
Nice.
it's like not fun if you start high on a dynasty.
There's no build.
So I want to rebuild 3 fucking schools. I'm really heavy on rebuilding 3 schools. I want to rebuild Liberty. I want to rebuild Tulane. And Liberty, Tulane, because like they got dope jerseys. I love the jerseys. Also like Liberty going 12-0 and then not being in the the playoffs was a little. Even though they got wiped by Oregon, I still don't want to hear it. They were undefeated.
Yeah.
You left the undefeated team out. And I think the third one is probably going to be like Sam Houston or Jacksonville State. Actually, no. It's going to be they're like my 4th pick. I think my 3rd one is going to be JMU.
Interesting.
Tulane has do they have like the green not the like the bluish field or no? They have a different color
Boise.
field?
Boise has a blue
I know
field.
Boise. I thought Tulane did too.
No, that's Coastal Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the Chanticleers.
All right, so bring us up to modern times now, my friend. Chicken, beef, pork, or are you doing veggies pretty much now for diet?
Oh, nah, bro, I'm fucking eating everything. Veggies, beef, chicken, pork. I like pork, but I'm eating less pork than I'm eating like beef and chicken. I just like, I don't know, sometimes it's like, I don't know, I really liked pork when I was a kid, but like pork chops, it's just not, it's like, bro, I could just have chicken and beef.
Yeah.
It's also like, I don't know, a little dirty.
About it. I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm eating less pork. I'll still eat pork. I'm not saying like if you catch me with like a pulled pork sandwich and shit, don't start like you know what I'm saying, rash me out for it. Or like I'm eating pork chop because my mom made boneless pork chops with aso sauce. I'm digging into that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying pork chops. Like I'm only buying burger, turkey, chicken. That's just fire as fuck. Steak goes hard.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know that you and I are connoisseurs of the old hamburger helper. What's your flavor?
Yeah.
What's your flavor?
Oh,
you're allowed to have 2.
All right.
Maybe 3.
Number 1. All right, I'll do top 3.
Okay.
Number 1, 100% is beef pasta.
All right.
I fuck with beef pasta. Number 2 is lasagna, and then the number 3 will probably be the regular like cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I just had to ask because some of us grew up that way, and I'm like, what was yours?
I think I'm the only
You know?
one who would pick stroganoff there. Stroganoff was my go-to.
Stroganoff was good though, man. Stroganoff was good.
I like stroganoff, but like beef pasta was basically stroganoff without the cream and mushroom. Like,
yeah,
it just was more. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay. Let's go backwards. Favorite cereal as a kid? Give it to me.
Oh shit. I like Golden Grams, and like I'm like an old man. I like Golden Grams. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. Cinnamon Life is fire.
Mm-hmm. You are an old man. I get you.
Yeah. Not cream of wheat. Even though cream of wheat is good. What are those fucking Frosted Mini Wheats?
Yeah.
And then like, oh yeah, the original Captain Crunch. That goes hard as fuck.
The cut your mouth, that good shit.
Yeah, just the yellow stuff, no berry.
Yeah, it's just straight razor blades.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Like, that's you fuck yourself up.
So good.
All right, so
I had
foods
a question
you don't
about.
Like. Oh yeah, go for it.
Go. Finish the foods. I'll go back to the.
Okay, last food question. This was Chubby Guy's questions for you.
Foods I don't like. I'm not a big fish person. I don't like stuff like I'm a texture person. I fucking hate texture and fatty shit. So if it's got fat on it, I'm not gonna eat it. Definitely like a lot of fish stuff. Like I'll eat cod or haddock or salmon, and I'll probably eat some clam chowder, and like I'll eat a tuna fish if it comes out of the can. But like, but most of the time, fish. I don't fuck with fish. Shrimp. I don't fuck with no crustacean. That's just ocean bugs.
Thank you.
Good with those.
You're right. Dude, I stopped eating shrimp because I was like, and then one time I got a vein. No thanks.
Oh, bro, I'm good. Like, bro, lobsters, right? It's such a freaking luxury food right now. But in the early 1900s, it was fed to prisoners because there was abundance of it because it was looked at as a poor man's food. Yeah. Because it was sea roaches. And then they were like, holy shit, we're running out of chickens and cattle, but we got a bunch of lobsters. So this is a rich person thing. And they stopped doing it.
Dude, it's incredible. Yeah. Yeah. They're basically the trash cans of the ocean. Lobsters, shrimp. Yeah. That's like, it's like the pigs on the farm. They're like the trash cans in the ocean.
Yeah, bro. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Never knew that. That's a good information there on the lobster. I had no idea.
What were you thinking of a question, Bran? I didn't want to cut you off, brother.
No, you're good, man. So how many hockey jerseys do you have, and which one is your favorite?
My favorite is the Bobby Orr one I got. That's just fire as fuck. I mean, I like the Mighty Ducks jerseys because I got the new Adidas ones. The only one I didn't get was the Anaheim Ducks one, which I'm kind of mad about. I think I'm gonna have to get that shit. Ice Cats, Raylers, San Jose, Boston.
Say Boston one more time. I know it's coming. You got one more in you, brother. You got one more in you. It's there. It's in the laundry right now.
Yeah, there's the Boston. I do have another Boston one because the other one.
Oh my
god! One of my friends gave me a Flyers jersey, I think as a practical joke. So it's I don't know where it's at. I refuse to look at it. So it's I think on top of my dog's crate. So maybe uses like, it's not. I hate it. I think I have about maybe like 15 hockey jerseys.
Yeah.
Because I also got my Northeast Beast one. Then I got the garbage that I got a couple new ones. Oh, I haven't those yet. Then I got the Rough Figures one. Yeah, so I got about like 15, like 10, 15 hockey jerseys right now at this point.
Nice.
Bunch of Mighty Ducks ones too. I think 4 Mighty Ducks jerseys.
Are you gonna put any on sale again anytime soon, or did you still have any on sale? Because I did before you come out with a release of hockey jersey, or am I not thinking the correct way?
No, I want to come out with hockey.
Okay. Maybe I just had it in my head because I think we were even talking about it, like how that would be a good selling piece of merch, especially for all your fans and out east. Everybody would be wearing those hockey jerseys.
All those hockey jerseys. I want to do either hockey jerseys. I want to do the hockey jersey sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Those shit's fire as fuck. Just because it's like it's still, you know what I'm saying? It's not just like a hockey jersey where like, all right, I want to wear this once. It's like, no, you can wear this all the time.
Yeah.
You know
all right. Sticking with sports, we have a question from the chat here. Alan wants to know what other sports you watch and anything like motocross, or motorsports like Monster Jam or NASCAR. Because we had Cole on here with his demolition derby and NASCAR love.
With Derby, I mean, I used to watch this shit when I was a kid when they had it live, but I'm not like I don't know. I'm looking for it. I don't know. I'm not like I watch NASCAR. I fuck with NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? Jim Gordon. All day. Yeah. Other than that, like, what else? I mean, I watch like fucking hockey and football. Sometimes only college football. What else? I watch karate and like sometimes like MMA and shit. That shit's fire.
All right, I have to ask because this UFC. Did you see this last UFC, the knockout?
Oh yeah, Max Holiday, bro.
Yeah,
wild as fuck, bro. That's what happens when you have $300,000 on the line, bro.
That's why I expected every fight to be that nice. Everybody's like, no one's going to the ground. We're all just someone's getting knocked out and having a 50-50 chance of winning $300K.
Yeah, how about this? You go down, you win $100K. I go down,
right? Dude, I like how he pointed to the center of the ring. He's like, "Get the fuck over here. We're gonna fucking do this." Like that was cool as fuck.
And then Alexander was just crazy as shit. He gets kicked in the nuts, and then just moves her Dean out the way and just knocks the freaking dude out, like out cold, like fuck you, bro. Like that. It was wild as shit.
Yeah, that was a wild night Saturday.
All right, so you binging any shows right now on Netflix or anything? Is there anything you're watching?
Watching the new Halo series. It's okay, like the new season of it. I want to start watching the Borderlands show. I heard that's good. Y'all seen that shit yet?
No,
I heard it was good too, and the new Fallout show is pretty good, is what I heard too.
Yeah, I heard people say Fallout's supposed to be great.
Yeah,
that I was talking about, not Borderlands. I don't think Borderlands. Okay. But yeah, Fallout's fire as fuck. The new Fallout that looks good, like with the one eye and the. I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they suck. The Boys is good too. I fuck with the Boys.
Boys good, yeah.
All right, so give me 3 to 5 of your favorite cartoons from beginning to end. Who do you love? 5 years old, 3 to till now today. What do you got? I know that's a deep question. You're an anime fan too, a little bit.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. What else? I fuck with Attack on Titan. I fuck with Soul Eater. Fuck with South Park because that's basically a cartoon to me. Fuck with Family Guy. Fuck with American Dad. What else? Inside Job. That show about.
Yeah.
I fuck with that heavy. I like that show.
I was so mad they got rid of it, man. That was a really good show.
When did they get rid of it?
I thought they canceled it after like season 3.
Oh fuck, they better.
I could be wrong. I got so much going on. I thought they canceled it though.
I hope not. It was a good show. I don't know why
all those conspiracy theories and all the stuff. The crazy way they portrayed him was hysterical.
You know why? Because it was telling people too much.
And that's what I kind of was thinking, and that's kind of what I heard too. They were getting a little bit too close to the line there.
Yeah, because they just got to the point where like Reagan was about to go. It's funny that Reagan is named Reagan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she's about to enter the shadow government and do all that crazy shit and find out their secrets. And then it's like, oh, they're getting canceled the minute that shit happens. They were like, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying?
They did cancel it.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
All right, another question from the chat here. Going back to college football, Veronica wants to know, who is your favorite college football team?
It's hard because I got no like allegiance to any college in specific, like because I didn't go to college. I just like jerseys and shit. But I'm a big like Florida State fan. I fuck with FSU. Yeah,
they're on the come up, hopefully.
Yeah.
You should try Ohio State lately. I love my Ohio State
too. I like Ohio State, but I also like Michigan. Like I was happy when Michigan won.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm a Michigan
Come
Michigan,
on,
what the
amazing
fuck?
blue,
fan.
baby,
Yeah.
amazing
Fuck.
blue.
Finally pulled it out there, man. I've been dying here.
Amazing blue, dog.
Dude.
And of course, the
Okay.
one year they win it, they have all the controversy surrounding it. So and then the coach is gone, so we will never have to figure out the answers. I could just take that.
Bro, get them
championship
feet
with
down. Look at him fucking kicking up. Okay, so I'll ask you right now. Should college players be forced to play their bowl game?
Yes,
Thank you.
100%. 100%. I don't understand the whole fucking like. I agree with people being in a transfer portal. You just got me fired up. I agree with people being in a transfer portal and be able to transfer out their first 2 years of eligibility or for their red shirt, whatever the fuck that is. But why the hell are you able to transfer out when the season's not even over?
I think that's what killed Liberty's chances against Oregon because
Yeah,
there's no reason
Bingo.
to play, and like everyone's all mad, like they got screwed. So yeah, you're not going to have anybody out there. What's the point? They busted their ass for 12 games.
You know what I'm saying? Florida State didn't have anybody when they faced Georgia. Fucking Liberty didn't have anyone. Like most of the teams didn't have, even like Texas. Texas lost their second string. And it's crazy because their first string is injury prone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's just wild. Hello.
That's my lady. Steph's saying goodnight, so she wanted to say goodnight real quick. She does this every show. It's bedtime for her, so I have her at least come up and say goodnight to me beforehand. So, all right.
So how would you go about forcing them to play it though? That's kind of what I mean. I guess what you said is right. The season's not over until the last game's played, so there's like the easiest way.
Just extend it a little bit back. It's not really forcing you playing. It's just being like, the season's not over. You're in playoffs. Like bowl games is where they make money. That's where they have sponsorship deals. If they got to look at it like a business, why are we screwing up these bowl games? Even though the bowl games were the best in years this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they were the best in years this year, but still, why are we screwing with money? That's endorsement deals. That's like the bowl games are the biggest games of the year leading up to the New Year's Six. You know what I'm saying? In the national championship. So it's like, I don't know, just extend the season. They shouldn't be able to go until after the national championship, which is week 18. After that, you should be able, the minute that the national championship is over, you can enter the transfer portal and dip out. Or if if you're in bowl season, the minute that your team season's over, it's like, all right, you can enter. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for programs. I also don't think we should have a way for players to trade, because before they weren't even allowed to. They had to sit out a year to play.
Yeah.
So I think they should definitely have it if they're freshman or sophomore. Like, you shouldn't be stuck to a university you don't want to go to and don't want to play for. If you don't like the fucking program here, you're not playing. But you guys are making millions of dollars. At this point, you have to tell them, hey, no, we still need to make our money too.
Right.
And I think another reason too, just to kind of go off of that, is like as you said, like the bowl games were really good this year, but you also had a lot of players who might not even had a chance to play. That was like a lot of the first time playing or getting a chance to get steady playing time. So you got all these people that fought all year that was stuck behind the bench, now finally getting that opportunity to show out and ball out. And I think that reason is like the reason for college football. Like, it's prove your point. And that bowl game's your one big chance on the big stage here with the big names and big sponsorships to go out and prove your point. I'm just glad that the backups and the people that did play did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that the backups and stuff got to play, but it's like when you see this team ranked 7 in the nation and then they're not performing like a team ranked 7th in the nation.
Yeah.
Or
happened to my team.
Yeah.
Happened to Ohio State. Fucked us hard. We don't understand why we played the beginning of the season if we were just going to go there and then just flop.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, look at fucking Liberty sucked at bowl game. Louisville lost a lot of people. They were trash. Florida State lost a shit ton of people. They were trash. Everyone lost people. It was just like, all right, bro, this is not really interesting. Like it was, because I love college football, but it's like, damn, dude. And then most of them were going either into the draft or transferring. Yeah. So it's like, all right, they don't want to play the bowl games because they want to go into the draft. They want to be draft eligible. I get that. I don't think you should be forced to play in bowl games if you're draft eligible. But if you're entering the transfer portal, that's when it's like, all right, dude.
That's different, yeah.
That's
finish
different.
The chapter, yeah.
Yeah, finish the fuck. Like, come on, bro. Players play for 7 years now. in college.
Yeah.
Like you play for 7 years now, bro, in college.
Nebraska still got a Martinez out there throwing the ball, probably still.
You know what I'm saying? There's people that were in college in 2014 that are still probably playing. Like,
yeah.
or
Isn't
they
there
were-
like a 7th year or 8th year out there somewhere still playing?
Yeah, there was
Somewhere.
a year on UTSA that was their quarterback that was injured, and it was his last year. He was like 7th year. He decided to stay for his 7th year to try to push his team for a championship. It's like, no, he just didn't know what to do, so he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play ball." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't going to the pros. I'm gonna just stay here. I'm gonna make money.
It's crazy. The NCAA has to approve it now too. But so now that's the other thing. What if you're like, I might be okay in the pros, but I'm gonna fucking kill it in college, and then just stay in college and get your atmosphere, there.
And the money. Some of the
It's
people
possible.
are making better money in college than pro.
Exactly.
Well, not really football too much, but
No, but it depends on the program.
yeah, I was about to say like Caleb Williams.
So like he may be on his 7th year, but he wasn't making a couple $100,000 all 7 years. He was only making it for the past couple years. So that's probably why he stayed. And like I don't know like why are you gonna stay in like at that point you're just afraid of leveling up and going to the pros. If you staying in college and you like if you're not good enough to make it to the pros, I get it. I wasn't good enough to play college ball. You know what I'm saying? It's evolution. It's a mystery. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do? Like evolution is a mystery. I was not good enough to play the freaking college ball. There's people that aren't good enough to play in freaking NFL. Stay in college. Go to the CFL. Go to the Euro League. That's fine with me.
Make your money.
Shit, yeah, make your money, bro. But like, don't. It's basically like big fish and small pond syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can go to the NFL, but I'm gonna stay here. It's like, no, fuck you, bro. Like, you're a grown ass man. Go to the grown ass man league.
That's a good way to
So
put it.
did you play football? Is what you were saying? You said you played high school ball?
Yeah, I played middle school and high school ball.
What position?
Positions? Yep. Let's hear it.
I was DN, linebacker, cornerback, quarterback, 3-back.
Small school.
All over the place.
Small school.
Oh, it's city school. So like
Okay, yeah.
we actually had the most kids at any of the inside city schools. So all of them would have like problems like setting a team, and then we would have a JV and a varsity. Like, we were the only schools real JV and varsity, other than like the preppy schools that were like public charter.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we were also the only school in Boston that wasn't taken over. So like, you know what I'm saying? I was good. But, I was all right. I wasn't good. I was more of a track runner. I was a track star.
I was gonna say you did hurdles, didn't you?
Yeah, hurdles, high jump, and then relay, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
Good
no.
stuff.
I know I did relay for like a year or two.
What was the high jump you got? What highest high jump?
I think 5'10". 5'10" was my highest.
Damn. That's good. Shit.
About 6 feet, and then I didn't do it, and I was kind of mad about it. Because like if I hit 6 feet, then the UMass Boston coach was gonna give me a scholarship. Because that's like their minimum that they hit in college is like 6 feet.
Yeah.
They were like D2, and I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish
you're an inch or two off of it, man.
Yeah. What was I gonna go to college for? I was bred to be a worker. I was gonna go to college for a year and then be like, fuck it. I'm going to do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You seem to be the type that does really well under pressure. I've noticed that a lot too. The minute you said worker, I went, yeah, when it comes down to it, he's got his nose to the grind every time. So
yeah,
notice that.
It's just how I wasn't raised to be a freaking like a scholar. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm a very smart kid. I just I was what is it called? Blue collar, you know what I'm saying? Like middle class. Like what are you gonna do?
Well, you're allowed to be able to work physically hard and still use your mind. So you're kicking in that on both sides of that for sure.
Yeah, why do you think I'm a good wrestler?
You know what I mean?
You know,
Work ethic.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck with you with a sideways question. Do you have any ghost stories? Everyone has ghost stories. You ever had some crazy shit go down?
Yeah, I lived in a haunted house my whole majority of my life.
Oh shit.
Fucking haunted as fuck. I've had it's Halloween and I'm the only one home and I'm taking I'm taking a piss. And like where I was, this is the toilet and I'm just like leaning over. And then like the tub is like to my right? And we have like a sliding door and shit. So the sliding door is open, I can see it, and then there's there's a shampoo bottle right here on the edge of the tub. And then all of a sudden, like I just see it from my peripheral vision, it goes up and then just gets thrown to the other side of the tub.
Oh shit.
I was with my friend in my dad's car, and then all of a sudden, like my brother came walking up and he knocked on the door like we were outside, and he was like, "Hey, bro, mom's calling you." And I never even heard her like screaming, saying anything. I'm like, "What?" So I ran upstairs, and when I go upstairs, I'm like, "Ma, what?" And she's passed out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I go back downstairs, and I'm like, "All right, bro, like let's chill." So I'm chilling with my brother, we're smoking, and then all of a sudden from the alleyway I hear, "Hello, Alec, hello," and it was
fuck
this shit. Yeah, no. My whole locked down. My brother Leo is he's a NCAA Hall of Famer, like for powerlifting and shit like that. Big dude, you know what I'm saying? 3-something pounds. Used to just he's done it all. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid of anything. He won't go into our old alleyway when we used to live in Eastie. Won't go in that alleyway at night. Won't go there by himself.
Huh?
Yeah, haunted. That shit was haunted as fuck. It was crazy.
Oh my god.
I've heard about that a couple times where there's like things that can actually like imitate a voice. And it's really rare to catch. There's only a couple videos out there. Brant, this is crazy. There's only a couple videos out there, but there's somewhere the people will hear a familiar voice somewhere right outside their porch, right outside something else. And it's of somebody they know, exactly what you're telling. And it's just the weirdest fucking phenomena. And, you know, if you believe in ghosts, that's one of those things that like, that's a weird one, dude. I don't remember what they used to call that kind of spirit, but it's crazy.
It's just one of those things where like, it's not, it's weird as shit. Like I've had moments where I'm in my shower, like in my old shower when I lived in Eastie, because like we moved out of Eastie. Like I still live in Massachusetts, but I don't live in Eastie anymore. I moved to like the North Shore, and then I lived to like the very north of like Mass. Now I'm in the South Shore. But like being in Eastie was wild. I'd be in my shower. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden I hear my mom calling me like, Alec. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like, it sounds like my mom. And I would be like, Ma, what? And I get out the shower, towel on, Ma, what do you want? And she's like, what are you talking about?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I was like, what was it? And she's like, it's probably your aunt. Cause like, that's where my aunt passed away, was in my old bathroom. So like,
gotcha.
Just a lot of crazy.
Dude, wow. I had to ask you because I know your background. You have a little Spanish in there. My wife is Cuban, and like it's like it's kind of true. I can't remember what comedian said it, but he's like every Spanish household has that one haunted room that everybody's like, that's not the room to go into. And no shit, that just kind of Brant, you're like smacking your shit over. Is there one?
I'm just knocking the table for good luck. Cause like when we talked to Cole about it, you asked me for a ghost story. I'm like, I honestly don't have one, but hearing like your guys' stories, man, like I couldn't be living in those houses still. I'd be gone.
Cole's stories were really good too. He lived in an old ass house that was like underground railroad.
And yeah, I'm all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like my house was wild because like I had a funeral home like right next door to us. Like my house facing this way, and the funeral home's like behind me facing that way. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Wow.
No. I got another question. So I'm a big venue person. What's your most favorite venue you wrestled in?
Fenway Park, hands down.
Oh wow.
Well, it's hard to argue that.
It's from Beltime. My school, the Beltime Club, would throw for the El Mundo Festival, would throw a show at Fenway Park every year. So it was pretty lit.
I have to check
The
that out.
all-time club,
That'd be an
baby.
awesome place to wrestle for, yeah, especially for someone like you out there,
Dude,
man. Ain't
yeah.
can beat that one.
Dude, 2 years in a row, baby. You know what I'm saying? Fenway Park, let's go. I've wrestled
Wow.
what is it called? Every affiliate of the Red Sox, I think, but the old Paw Sox Stadium. Or no.
Wow.
I don't think I've done the Woo Sox Stadium. I've wrestled the Paw Sox. I wrestled at Pawtucket, wrestled at the Lower Spinner Stadium, wrestled at Fenway. So I think probably the Sea Dogs. I haven't been in the Portland Sea Dogs, and I haven't been in the Woo Sox. So
Wow.
two.
Wow.
The green monster.
I was about
Hell
to say,
yeah.
we gotta get GCW and Fenway. Gotta get Brett on that one. That'd be insane.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, okay, so it's
Wow.
crazy. I've been to Fenway I was in Boston for a small amount of time, a long time ago. Dude, some of the seats there don't even face the fucking like field properly. And there's a couple seats there that are like directly behind a post. Like it's an old-fashioned stadium, and it's cool as fuck, but it was definitely built for like smaller people 100 years ago. Like even the seats are a little smaller.
Yeah, and like a lot of those seats are like the original seats.
Yeah.
Like, because that's been rebuilt multiple times.
It's beautiful. That's why I love Boston too. It's like dripping with history.
Oh yeah, you can't go anywhere without being like, oh, this happened here, and this happened here, and this was a major impact on this our life in this way and this way. You know what I'm saying? It's weird as shit. It's crazy when you live in one of the original colonies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just old housing.
My wife is a teacher, like, and she's been dying to go out to Boston for like a week just to kind of do all this cool monument stuff and all the sightseeing stuff, because like she's big into the history and everything. So I definitely got to check it out there one day. So any like special place you would suggest?
I mean, Boston, just go everywhere. EC's beautiful. We have Boston has all the good food. So we got good Chinese food, good Italian food, Colombia, Salvadorian, Dominican, Ecuadorian, everything. Anything that your heart desires, we got good. EC's really good. I would say go to Faneuil Hall. It's just a lot of touristy stuff. Go to State. State's like the old the Freedom Trails down there and the Independence and all that stuff. And yeah, other than that, like, Boston's cool. I mean, it's a lot of rich on poor, and it's just you can go anywhere now because they got Bunker Hill. That's pretty lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bunker Hill's pretty fire. Yeah, a lot of town stuff. Just go everywhere. Or go to the park. What's the park? Shit, I don't even remember the park. Fuck. And I'm from Boston.
Well, you said restaurant. What if I do go out there? What is one restaurant I gotta check out?
Oh, that's hard. Dude, there's so much quality out there. Like if you asked about fish, I just tell you, go straight to the harbor, pick a restaurant right off the harbor. You're gonna get that fresh, good stuff.
Yeah, probably no fish. So Alec,
okay,
I'm not a fan of fish. I want to hear a good non-fish one.
Okay.
Sandwiches, bro. There's gotta be a good sub sandwich somewhere.
Oh, it's a good sub sandwich. You gotta go New Deal in Revere.
There you go. Write that down.
Milano's in East Boston. If you want good, good Italian food, go to Milano's or Meridian Street Market. If you want good Mexican food, go to Cactus Grill. If you want good Colombian food, go to either El Pino 2, or La Chivas. Also Giavelli's, I think, if they're still open, good Italian food. Spinelli's got good pastries. Great Chef. Little Asia. Chinese Dragon, Cantonese, all bank food, Regina's, Santapio's, Kelly's Square Pub.
I'm going to be coming back 300 pounds.
Oh, it's okay. Just, yeah.
Yeah, what else?
Dude,
Reed wants to know what's your favorite pizza spot?
Oh, that's hard because, like, Boston pizza and New England pizza is very diverse. We're not like, so in New York, everyone's trying to be like a New York style pizza, right? Yeah. Boston doesn't have that. Like, we're all kind of trying to do the best that we do. Like, we have different styles. So we have like Greek style, Italian style, Spanish style, Indian style. It's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? I think I fuck with like Lando's in South Boston, best Greek pizza. I hate Greek pizza. They don't put enough sauce. But Lando's in South Boston is the best Greek pizza you'll ever have in your life. Kelly Square Pub It's delicious. It's authentic Italian Guido pizza. You know what I'm saying? The sauce is fucking perfect. Little C Street Pizza in Weymouth is fire as shit. Lil Denny is fire as shit. Kelly's is dope. I love Kelly's. What else is dope? What else? No, I don't like Nick's.
I
Lando's.
think
We're
you
gonna
got a
have to, like-
future in food critic over here.
Jeez, I love it
I like all
though.
the food critic. Yeah, we got a little new YouTube channel for you.
Yeah,
Go out
right.
and just do food critic stuff.
Dude, I'm down. I fuck with all these, and like I grew up on good food. Oh, Royals in East Boston. Royals is really good. We have like North Shore roast beef. We're very famous for our North Shore roast beef. It's just the way our sauce that we cook it. It's kind of like a barbecue sauce, but it's a red kind of tangy, spicy barbecue sauce. It's delicious. So definitely get some North Shore.
Flipping all this.
Yeah.
The other thing I liked about Boston when I went in is there's no big box stores inside Boston. It's like they keep those out so all the smaller family businesses can kind of operate there without all the bullshit get bought out and stuff. Like you won't find a Walmart deep inside Boston at all.
No, but you'll find like a Target or a CVS. Like you're downtown, you'll find those major stores, but like you're not finding anything but like a CVS maybe or a Walgreens.
Yeah.
And like you know what I'm saying?
It's awesome. I love it because it maintains the family atmosphere, the neighborhood. It strengthens Boston as a people, and it gives them an identity. Like if you have, let's just say, a place called Carlos, you can't have Carlos in Boston like Carlos in another spot. And yeah,
Carlos in Boston. Carlos is actually pretty fire too. That's in East Boston.
it's one of the few things I remember from up there.
Dude, Carlos is fire. That's crazy that you mentioned Carlos. That's such a like a hole in the wall fucking spot. It's like Roy's before they went out of business.
Dude, I barely remember anything because I wasn't there that long. There was a couple of places. That was one of them. I can't even remember. Like I said, the place on the harbor where I go over there. See, okay, so accents will come back. Yeah, accents will. Okay, so here's what's up. You don't say harbor that off. I have never said harbor in any other city. So what happens is when you only hear it said one way, I have to think to say it right. And if I'm just bullshitting with someone with an accent, it'll catch. Yeah.
Also, like if you're not from Boston, like people from Boston will go away from Boston and they won't talk like they're from Boston anymore. And the minute somebody that's from New England, they automatically start talking like it again. It's crazy.
Dating was weird because it was a lot of girls with like they would just hang with you as friends. So it always was weird with dating because a lot of them were like one of the boys. Like they're always sports fans, some of the coolest people. They'll eat good ribs with you. Like I don't know. It was the girls were cooler there, but dating was weird too because they whoop your ass.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. They don't play. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I know better.
Dude, I'm so proud we got an hour out of you.
Yeah, shit, right? Let's go.
Dude, we fucking love you. I just, no, it's so nice. I just wanted to kind of get away from some wrestling. So it's kind of fun to always dig into childhood a little bit and find out, you know, what people are about. I was going to ask you, man, what do you got around there you're proud of? You want to show us? Let's do a little show and tell. Now, you might not have anything right here in front of you, but you got something you're proud of?
I'm about to say we got the new gold he's got. Oh,
yeah, that new gold is beautiful.
I'm proud of this thing I just got. This is pretty cool.
I love show and tell. This is always fun.
This is pretty cool. It's a Roddy Piper Aljan.
Oh shit! How old is that? 80 what?
84?
86, 80. Yeah.
4.
Dude.
I think this is the 4 May because it has 4 on it. But I got the kilt and it's in the best condition out of any of my LJNs. One of my good friends gave it to me at the NFW show because I like said on a podcast that I really love LJNs. I have a shit ton of them. I don't have all of them yet, but I have a good amount of them. And like I loved Hot Rod. Roddy Piper was my guy. He was my guy when I did LJNs as a kid and used them.
Yes.
So now I got him, and I got the kilt too, which is pretty freaking fire. You know what I'm saying? So
that's awesome.
This is what I'm pretty proud of. Plus, like my Power Ranger stuff, like it's all in the stuff. But I got like my Ninja Zord with the Hawks, with the Falcon Zord and stuff like that. Like this is all stuff that I wanted as a kid, and like not that I use them now, but it's more like I really wanted them as a kid, where like I couldn't afford them, and they weren't around. Like I had to go on So I would spend freaking hours just like looking at the different prices and like just looking at the different ones they had on eBay, being like, one day I'm gonna buy one of these, and then now I got it. So now it just sits up, and it's. I also like my I'm not really proud of this, but it's kind of crazy. My 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 brother's baby mama used to work at like a 3D printer shop, so she made a octopus.
Oh, that's cool. Shit. That's cool as fuck.
But it's just a rock.
Octopus. Love it.
So, really,
yeah.
It's just cool.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a rock.
I think it's cool too what you were saying buying the toys. It's also good like moment. You can just look at those and realize, hey, as a kid I wanted them. Now you busted your ass and worked hard for it. Now you got it, and it just goes back. Like you get to go back and kind of show your younger self, like, hey, I did it and feel proud in that moment. Like I kind of do some of those things with like my stuff. It's like I've always wanted that. Now, like, hey, I busted my ass and I could go through it. And it's cool that hearing you be able to go through the same thing.
Yeah, and it's freaking what is it called? And they're expensive as shit.
Transformers.
Exactly.
Transformers for me are fucking hard to find without giving up a toe or a fucking finger.
Yeah, without paying an arm and a leg. It's wild. Like I love them, but holy shit. Like I didn't like they were expensive when I was a kid. They're even more expensive now because it's like 12 years later. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now they're 12 years older. Just like I'm 12 years older and I'm buying these freaking freaking Megazords. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life right now?
Bro, do it now. Do it now. I'm 44, bro. You try buying something from 85.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. It gets nasty quick.
Bro. Like a good condition LJN is going for $100 and something bucks, especially if it's a black label. Like the fact that like my boy was able to find this for cheap was wild as shit to me.
That's so awesome.
Veronica wants to know what was your favorite Power Ranger?
Oh, well, from the which
from which I mean, which Power Ranger series?
True.
Which Power Ranger series? I fuck with Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy was hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't specify. So what was your favorite one? Any show?
That's a deep one, I think. Look at him going through the library there.
It's hard. Fuck.
Nothing but the hard-hitting questions here.
Yeah, nothing but the hard-hitting.
Hamburger Helper. We got all them good ones.
Oh, it's hurt my brain.
Hey, I did my research on that Hamburger Helper, so your brain hurts, my brain hurts. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I fuck with oh yeah, because who the hell likes Hamburger Helper? That's why your brain hurt.
She says first series, the first Power Ranger
first series. Because she says because mine is yellow.
Easy. All right. I'm gonna go with the original Red Ranger.
Red Ranger.
Damn, that was your dude, huh?
That was my dude until Tommy came around, and then I really fucked with Tommy. But I also like when they had Zeo and the original Red Ranger came back as the Zeo Ranger. You know what I'm saying? It was like hard as fuck because he had that giant freaking what is it called? The pyramid as the Zord and shit. And then the Zeo Zords were fire as fuck anyways, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Original Red Ranger was my dog.
Wow.
It is. Taco Hamburger Helper Smack says Michael Young. Let's see here. Alan Nadeau, white rice or stuffing. I like both, but white rice with melted butter slaps like a motherfucker. Where are we going with these questions, guys? I love it. Get your questions in while we can too.
You got to do stovetop stuffing though.
That's what's up.
Stovetop. You got
10 minutes and it's done. It's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh. No, good.
Oh no, I was just saying it was delicious. I like stovetop.
I just wanted, before I forget, my son would kill me. He wanted me to say hi to you because it was at not the 2 years ago, in St. Louis, the backyard show. You, Jordan, and Nick kind of let him hang out with you guys on the trampoline and stuff, and he got some pictures with you. But I told him you were on, and he's getting ready for bed in school. But he wanted me to tell you thank you again and say hi to him. So
Oh,
just
no
real fast, wanted to shoot that out because I thought that was a cool moment, just seeing you guys all just jumping on the trampoline. Like you guys just got done wrestling, and then you guys are on the trampoline wrestling again out there with no cameras on and just having a ball. And it was just cool to see.
Yeah, just being wild. Yeah.
saw the kid in you guys come out. It was a good one.
Reed came out with the hard question here: Celtics or Red Sox? That's a weird one. That's going across 2 boards.
Like, would I rather watch a game? I'd rather watch a Celtics game over a Red Sox game. I'd rather be at a Red Sox game, but TV wise, I'd rather watch a Celtics game. In real life, I'd rather be at a Red Sox game.
These questions, Michael Young, multi-meal or cream of wheat? I say cream of wheat.
A food one here.
I don't know.
What the hell is multi-meal? Cream of wheat.
It's like,
I never heard of that.
It's like cream of wheat, kind of the same thing, just different company.
Just cream of wheat all day.
Yeah,
cream of wheat.
Of all the questions,
what's all these questions?
he said Celtics need to win the championship this year. Well, hey, it goes all over sometimes. We've won some weird shit. Let's see here. I think we did this, my friend. We did this so far. Is there anything else you can think of, man? We just miss you, and we're hoping to see you on the West Coast again soon.
Yeah, I need to. Yes, the West Coast.
I haven't seen you in LA in a while. So, and then we were banking on Las Vegas. I was hoping to do a little get together. So, nope, no Las Vegas now either. So we're hoping for a Las Vegas makeup date sometime soon. But right now we're good for Phoenix, LA. Albuquerque's like 12 hours for me and B. So we can't really make Albuquerque. That's a lot of time across the desert, man. It gets fucking hot on our engine across the desert in the summer.
I mean, it's far. I mean, I don't know. I never driven in the desert like that long, so I don't really know, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? It probably fucks up your shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you'll get signs that say turn off your air conditioning and stuff like that because you got to climb hills and it don't want to fuck up your engine. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, there'll be like stretches of land where they're like, for the next 90 miles, there's no gas. So it's like get gas now kind of thing. And yeah, man, it's a little stranded out here still in some areas. It ain't like you can break down and people will help sometimes either. It's not East Coast, like kind of. Yeah. So what they said, oh, geez, I'm trying to remember how it went, but they were saying like East Coast, they'll help you, but they won't sympathize as much. They'll be like, you dumb motherfucker, why can't you do this? Why can't you change your tire? But on the West Coast, it's like they won't help you, but they'll sympathize with you.
Nah, so West Coast people are nice, but they're not kind.
That was the word. That's it.
Kind, but not nice.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the West Coast people are nice by being like, oh, sorry about your car. But they don't really give a fuck, and they're not going to help you. Where, like, if you're over here, we're going to be like, you dumb motherfucker. Where you're going to sit here and watch me do it while I cuss you out. And then, all right, now you're good? All right, get back to your mother safe. I love your family. Be easy. You never met the dude in your life, but you know their mother.
Yeah.
You know their family. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and somehow you'll find out you're related. You spend enough time together, somebody's cousin is somebody else's cousin, or somebody's married to someone that you know. And
you're Italian? Well, what cousins? It doesn't matter.
What part of Italy?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're Irish? I'm Irish too. You know what I'm saying? I'm Irish Michael Jackson. It happens all the time.
Brent, up there drinking, bro. You go to Boston, you're gonna find some really friendly people. Everybody's pretty outward. So you'll get a lot more friendlier than the West Coast.
We are and we aren't. So we're all pissed off, right? You got to catch us in the winter. Summer is when we're really happy and we're really nice with each other. The minute it gets to being cold, we're assholes again. But we hate each other. But we're like understand that it's like we hate you, we hate each other, but we're still human. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna like step over somebody else to get somewhere. We're like, if you go to New York, that motherfucker, that's just a straight jungle. They're out for themselves, straight up, 100%. And it's like, no, not me just in New York. It's just the way that city is. Like, they're just kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're like, it's kill or be killed, but if you need help, we got you. You know, thank you for being a friend. You know what I'm saying? You're no friend at all. It's crazy as shit.
Well, luckily, if I do go up to Boston, it will be in the summertime. I'm a teacher, so hopefully we'll catch all the good Bostonians in a good moods out there.
Yeah. Oh, you will. Listen, Bosnians are never assholes unless you make them assholes. Like, we're only assholes if you need to be. Other than that, we're like, all right, bro, just do you. We don't care.
It's like an Italian family. I think you and I talked about this before, Ellie. It's like an Italian family. They'll give you the shirt off their back, but if you fuck them, it's over. The family's out. You know,
100%.
That's about the best way I could put that. Man, when are we seeing you next? Over here in GCW. Gosh, it's not this LA show.
Because I'm in Ohio for AIW.
Dude,
next
I got
couple
some friends.
GCW, basically. After this weekend, for the next couple.
I might have some friends going to AIW. I'll see if I can pass them a couple bucks. Say hi to you. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll let you know if they're going. They're cool people.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. The net, I try to cast the net far. It's just that's my home territory. So all my friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, my friend, he just fucking proposed to his lady at WrestleMania. So like, we're kind of, I guess, yeah. I don't know how nerdy it gets, but that's about as nerdy as it gets. But those are those are like my old tape trader people and shit. So I love my people. Yeah,
the tape trading days, the days I was never a part of. Just
you're fortunate, my friend. You really are, because there was like MIRC and some of those other places where you could download shit. YouTube used to be fucking wild. You can pick up all kinds of shit. Half of the the PWG shit I ever watched was on YouTube, like bootlegs and shit.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah. Before copyright started fucking us on YouTube, there used to be some cool wrestling shit out there. A lot of CZW would end up on there. Like,
there's still a bit of CZW stuff on there. It's pretty fire.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's checking copyrights at CZW much anymore. So I was going to ask you about that SUP championship. That thing's just gone and done for, right? I don't know how much you know about that, Brant.
Oh, so I mean, Southern
Underground, right?
Show in a couple years. So I mean, I still got the championship here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I wondered if you were just kind of sitting on it, or if you had to give it back to the person, or what.
No, they didn't want it anymore. They made me they wrote me in the story to destroy it because they were going to get a new one, and they just never got a new one.
Wow.
So I still have the strap, like the faceplate's still in my room. It's from a company that just stopped running.
Yeah,
they made me a tag champion like years ago when I first started, and then like that was the last show they ever had.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, shit don't even have side plates and shit. It was just the front. So you have the plate. You took the plate off, or is it still attached to the leather?
No, the plate was just, I ripped it off like I.
Oh, okay.
Middle of the ring and then destroyed it, like ripped it off. Because it was just being held together by freaking tape at that point.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, it was one of those custom fantasy football titles. Like, it wasn't even a good title. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least this one right here, this has got some weight to it, no cap. This is pretty heavy.
How's it comparable to the JCW one? Because that was like one of the heaviest belts I ever lifted.
The JCW is heavy too.
Yeah.
The IWTV one is heavy. The Limitless one is heavy. Like any good belt is usually just, it's got some weight to it. You know what I'm saying? You can.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Any chance we'll see any the return of Talking Garbage on IWTV?
Of course, dog. Talking Garbage is just taking not a hiatus, just more of like we had a lot of shit going on with Mania weekend and the New Year and shit. But we already have 2 episodes ready to go out, so
awesome.
It's gonna come out and it's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Get ready, look up Talking Garbage on Instagram, Twitter. I'm doing a lot of the shorter videos now for it. So if you start seeing like a lot of YouTube stuff for Talking Garbage or like a lot of shorter videos, because you know this guy right here, you know what I'm saying, doing some editing.
Sweet.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
We were talking about before you came on, before we hopped on, like we were wondering if it was coming back or what was happening with it. So that's good news to end my night here. That's awesome to hear that.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming back. It was like we both, like Jimmy got busy, I got really busy, John Roy got really busy. Because like Jimmy and John Roy are also the IWTV crew.
Yeah.
For a lot of the shows. So like if we can either meet up on a Wednesday, we meet up on a Wednesday. But we have 2 episodes already kind of ready to go. So we're gonna put them out soon. I think like I'm gonna talk to Jimmy C whenever he wants to put them out or whenever he has them edited and stuff. So
it's a lot of work, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's not easy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, man. Like
It's
just
lit, though.
it's fun as fuck once you get the flow down, like how Brant and I do. We're what, 90 shows in, 80, 90 shows in now. Like once you get the flow of each other, it's so much easier to deal with because then it's just like you're sitting down with a friend and it just flows. So
yeah.
And he's got real editors and people that do that shit though. I'm still like I'm learning how to do it, and it takes me forever, man.
He got them good keyboards and shit.
I have to do without getting the equipment. All right, IWTV, you need original content? I got you.
Hell yeah. Hey, that's so cool though. I mean, the whole arrangement is so cool that you don't have to fuck with that. You don't have to worry about dealing with the audio shit, and you got someone helping out with that. You're so fortunate because let me tell you, there's a lot of headaches that come with that stuff, and you have to learn as you fuck up. So very fortunate, my friend. Oh man, have no idea.
Yeah, and I do appreciate him for it. But yeah, so.
Well, it's probably getting late there, Alec.
Oh yeah, it's holy shit! It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's why I was like,
that's right. We kind of wanted to end it here, so we'll let you go here. But before you head out, anything else you want to promote other than talking garbage on your way out?
Yeah, talking garbage. Catch me on any of my shows coming up. I got a bunch of them. I'm gonna start dropping more dates on social media. Be more active on social media. Instagram and Twitter, same handle at Prize City OG, as you can see right there. Facebook, I'm not on. I have no access to that account. Snapchat's only for the woes. So, also fanny packs. I just got a whole new round of fanny packs. So, everyone who wants a fanny wants a prize pack. You know what I'm saying? Prize that will like it. Let's go.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna close you out with a quote that I'd found that you had from True Heel Heat Wrestling, and it was just a quick question on why you do what you do, and I think it was just one of those quick little questions, but you answered it so honestly and fully that I kind of wanted to share it with everyone as your outro. You just said that I just want to be the best I can be and do this for the rest of my life. I want this to be my job. I want to take care of my family. And that's all I can really ask out of wrestling. And it's already taken care of me. And God's been on my side. And I've been blessed. I've been able to hit walls and break through them. So hopefully I just keep going. Stay humble and get this money. So there we go, Alec Price. I couldn't think of a better way to end it there. But damn, man, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, appreciate thank you so much, Alec.
I appreciate you guys having me. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. I've been meaning to come.
Hey, I'll tell you what. We did the GCW Plant podcast. We still have that sitting back at any time just as a kickback. We weren't doing interviews yet. We come over here and it's like it's go time. We had so much practice. It was go time. We're starting to call in interviews. All the people I'm chilling with, I'm like, hey, you want to come chill out on the podcast for a little bit? So yeah, it was just you, then the next, then the next, then the next, because it just made sense. And I had a chance to just talk to you in so long. And yeah, it was really nice, man. I really do appreciate you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, God
do
bless
appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yes. Thank you, Alec.
Be easy. Thank you so much.
Take it easy, man. Thank you.
Be good, brother.
Later, man. All right.
Yeah, let's switch on back here. That was really nice.
Yes, that was awesome. That was very insane, man. These are awesome. Like that's so cool finally getting these interviews that we've been dying for. But yes, we are going to continue on. We're just going to quickly do a preview of what's upcoming in GCW land. We got first off, before TOS, we got this coming up LA shows, and we have the New Mexico show, and then we got some stuff on TOS. We can name some entrants. So where do you want to start off there, John?
We'll just go with the upcoming show. You and I are going to be in LA. I'm super excited about that. You're going to be front row with us, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh,
hopefully with you guys. Hopefully we'll have to make something work there. But yeah, I'm in front row at least.
Well, fingers crossed. Maybe I can try to switch a
Right.
card or something, or I'll beg someone to see if maybe I'm sure they'll maybe let us sit together. We haven't pissed or bit anyone in a long time, so I think we should be good. Yeah, we have on 420 GCW's How High from the UCC in Los Angeles, California. We're looking at Mance Warner versus Dark Sheik, your guy Jordan Oliver versus Leo Rush, possibly as Blackheart. You see that?
I am hoping Blackheart. Yes, Blackheart is one of the better versions of Leo, and yeah, he took it to another level this last weekend in Prestige. And it's been a couple years since these two have touched, and like they had a great series back in when I first got into GCW. So these two obviously being up there with my favorites, I popped when I saw this, and I am so excited and so happy it's happening in LA, and I'll be able to see it live and in person. And that one I think is going to be probably in my opinion, the match of the night. I don't see how anyone's going to top it, but it is LA, and we got some crazy talent on here, so it's going to be fun. But I am very much looking forward to this one more than anything.
Yeah, there's like a little weed theme going through here on this How High show.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Too Cold Scorpio, Ruckus, Grim Reaper. We kind of have a thing going on here. Yeah, so we have the team of Zilla Fatu, and we don't know yet. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking it may be Juicy. Might be Juicy for now. I'm not saying I know or anything else, but he seems to be a natural fit, South Pacific Savages type thing going on there. They're going to go up against the Wolf Zaddies. This is a more West Coast team. Very interesting because they are damn good. Then we have Bussy versus the Stoner Bros. That's another West Coast team. This is part of our weed thing going on here, which will be very interesting, especially with Effie.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
So you got Effie out there. Effie? I'm going to be curious to see how this goes.
I'm excited. The Stoner Brothers practicing new moves to put on Bussy there. So I'm interested to see the Stoner Brothers, how they step up here. But yes, with the following night in Effie, there's a lot of stuff that could possibly happen this night.
Santana Jackson versus Human Tornado. That one was sponsored by Real Kind Meds, I believe, sponsors. So I thought that was cool. Santana Jackson recently got engaged, I think. Married or engaged? I think it was engaged. Really? Yeah, so congratulations to him. We have Maki Ito, just announced Maki Ito versus Sandra Moon. That's another West Coaster. And then Too Cold Scorpio versus Joey Janela, which, this may be one of the better matches we're going to see out of Too Cold Scorpio in a long time, knowing how Joey Janela can pull out of performers. So for me, a little bit of the ECW in me really does want to see Too Cold Scorpio show up and have a fantastic match with Joey Janela.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. I'm excited to see Human Tornado. I haven't seen him in person, so I'm excited to see him. I know he's got a lot of history, so I want to see it in person. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, he's one that the minute he was announced, everybody online was like, "Oh hell yeah!" Everybody was happy to hear about that one. The last match here, Team Blake versus the 420 guys. Team Blake is Blake Christian, Shane Mercer, and Kerry Morton. The 420 guys are Ruckus, Grim Reaper, and Mr. Danger. Something I want to mention here, Kerry Morton has been online really, really staunch about the fact that he does not like weed. He doesn't like the smell of weed. He doesn't want weed at the facility. I feel bad for him because we're really going to ruin that experience for poor Kerry. It's going to be really bad there in a good way. So I just wanted to let everybody know, if they can put any effort towards it whatsoever, Kerry does not like weed, and he may be very vocal about that. So get your middle fingers ready, be prepared to boo, and hopefully Danger, Reefer, and Ruckus pull off something amazing against a very strong Morton Mercer Christian team.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun card. It got better as each match got announced too. So I'm excited. I'm happy finally too to be sitting front row and going to this show, since seems like we're not going to get a Vegas one here coming up soon. So this might be my last GCW show for a while, and until they announce. Well, I might go to Phoenix. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for it.
Well, fingers crossed. I don't know. I might be just trying to save some money. We'll see what happens. But I try to make at least the LA show, and we'll see from there. But I found a nice hotel room in Phoenix, so it's like maybe the Phoenix one is better. But dude, Phoenix has an awesome fucking fan base, and so does LA. So it's like you're not going to get a bad show in either way. What UCC is about 1,000 to 1,200 people if they really want to pack it, maybe more. I think you said the Nile was like 700, roughly 800.
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, gosh, that place was just electric.
Oh, it's full.
So.
Yeah. And that energy was insane for first time to ever show there. I'm glad they showed out and sold out real fast. And then they definitely got another show coming up. And that's good because hopefully they can stay on the radar and keep on getting shows there. Because that was fun. Arizona was a very fun show.
Dude, I'm just still smiling ear to ear. I'm really happy that we had a chance to talk to Alec, and I'm really happy that he spent extra time with us because I know that poor guy was tired and he only had limited time, and we're all very fortunate that he spent extra time with us tonight because it was going to be about 45 minutes or so because dude is busy. He's got things to do. He's got work and, so, we got what, an hour and 20 out of him or so. And
yeah,
he was gracious enough to do that.
I was excited too. He's a family favorite, obviously, because that story I said with my son jumping on the trampoline in the middle of a triple threat match between Nick, Wayne, Jordan, and Alec on a trampoline was a sight to see. But just he was so down to earth and cool with the kid and stuff. So I was happy to see him. They were happy and excited to catch it too here and have him on our show.
Yeah, we've had some times together. I'll leave it at that. All right. So I don't know how much to get into it, but where is Blake going to go from here? He had the Janela match. He barely squeaked out of that. And the opponents, I don't know if anybody's really noticing, but the opponents are becoming more of a challenge for Blake. They're a little more higher up the food chain. Now we have Effie and Albuquerque coming up. So I feel like Blake is feeling maybe his circle is coming down just a little, the pressure is kind of coming on him a little more there. So I don't know what will happen. I would like to see Effie pull this off, but if he does, my biggest worry is the thorn in his side, Mance Warner. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how it's going to go. What are you thinking, my friend? I saw you kind of giggle there for a second.
GCW at Albuquerque might have a Breaking Bad kind of ending here. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. I hope they do kind of.
He's going to get a gun out of the back of his trunk.
I don't know about Effie. He might have to bring the gun with as much as Manson keeps on bringing. But I'm excited. I hope something happens. I voiced my displeasure a little bit on the ending of the Blake versus Joey match and kind of all this stuff that they could have done there. They still can do it. It's been in their back pocket. And this is just could be another fantastic tease and we don't get any sort of conclusion, or we could have a fantastic and firework ending with a bunch of explosions going on at the Breaking Bad facility in Albuquerque. I don't know. I'm excited. I could see them kind of doing something special in this for finally being able to get that venue. And I know this is whenever Brett gets one of those venues, or places and cities he's been dying for, he usually goes out of his way to put on one hell of a show. And I'm excited to see what happens at this show. I think a lot of fun possibilities can happen. And the card's pretty good too. I don't know if I didn't see the card that you had there, but I think nobody got rid of it.
I didn't. If you want to go ahead and look at that real quick, it's fine. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Michael's saying the Stoner Bros, Defenders of the Faith, great show, guys. Thank you so much. Honestly, we try. We're wonderful amateurs, but we're professional fans. Great one said Effie ruined Mance's attempt at JJSB 8. So I think that comes full circle with Blake benefiting. I agree with that. I can't argue that one whatsoever. I think that may be where it truthfully goes in the end. We have another, oh, fuck you, Blake.
Yeah. Also, I forgot there's a couple matches here too, like Gage versus Jimmy Lloyd, Broski Lloyd. That's interesting. That's something I've been dying for. I hope they could get a little ultra violent in that venue. I don't know. But, as someone said earlier too, I don't know the Cardona with the injury to Cardona. I don't know how. I hope that doesn't affect Jimmy too much. I hope Max still be able to show up and kind of do some stuff, but that injury might have him out for a while. And I don't know.
Can you help me with that? Can you help me with that? What's going on with Matt? And that's
Cardona tore his pec. He tore his pectoral muscle. I don't know if it's the same one or it's the same injury that he had last time, but I don't know if it's the same arm or anything, but he's going to be out for a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That sucks. Like, and he was on such a good, like, we were talking about how he showed up in Impact and AEW just all in 1 week, and he was on a nice little fun coming up rise again. And unfortunately, it's I don't know, it's going to be put on hold for a little bit, but I can't wait to see, bro. I want to see kind of maybe this be the reason that maybe Jimmy goes back to his old ways and kind of elevates himself into get rid of the broski label and go back to the deathmatch Jimmy Lloyd. And with this match against Gage, if they're able to get ultra violent, I am excited to hopefully kind of see that. But just seeing those two going against each other, I've been asking for that match for a while. We also got Janela versus Fuego del Sol. That's going to be fun. I've seen Fuego back. Billy Starks and Dark Sheik too. That's going to be a good one. And Mance Warner versus Stackhouse. So that is a fun card too in Albuquerque. I think it's going to be a fun show. I think I'm going to have to run home. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think Effie put the hit out on Mance for Stackhouse to squash him and hurt him. I think he said something like end him before I can or something like that. So I'm excited. Like I said, I have to run. I think we'll both have to run home and watch it Sunday night before our Tuesday show because I'm excited for that one.
So here's my answer. I think that would be for the Cardona situation. I would push him to be more like Cardona right now. You know, Matt's out and nothing that, you know, I want to be a true friend. I want to be a true broski, and nothing says broski more than stepping into my bro's place and standing in his. And what I'm saying is let him go full Cardona. I can already see that Jimmy's been studying a lot of what Cardona does in ring. It would be so funny. Dude comes out on the throne, or if he comes out, I mean, just go full bore with it and let people laugh and enjoy it together. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, they could have him kind of go on a roll there, kind of be the happy babyface broski for a little bit even too, while Cardona's gone, and then maybe start taking a couple losses as Cardona's closer to coming back. Cardona comes back and not happy with what Jimmy's been doing, and then maybe that we'll get the payoff there with the broski, Jimmy, and Matt Cardona. Maybe I don't know, that would be a fun one. I wasn't even thinking about it keep on going with him by himself and Steph, but yeah, I guess Jimmy can pull it off.
Okay, so Defenders of the Earth said the passion and energy shows through. What's up, Brand? That's a sweetheart.
That's my dad.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay,
what's up,
well,
Dad?
What's up, Dad?
Finally made a
on
live
the great
show.
one. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, great one said maybe let SDL and Lloyd beef for a bit in Cardona's absence. I like that idea of when the cat's away, the mice will play. Maybe have them kind of tear at each other a little bit, and then Daddy has to come back and kind of set those kids straight again. I like the idea because we got to come up with something to patch a hole there. And I do like the idea of those two kind of having a strained relationship. And I also like the fact that maybe broski Jimmy goes into the Cardona position a little more. And what I'm saying is maybe they speed up his evolution a little bit for entertainment purposes to kind of band-aid the fact that Cardona isn't there.
I like that idea though. I wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, let's end it. Let's go. I want the death match of Jimmy Lloyd back with this Nick Gage. I just felt like the ultra violence going through my blood there. But yeah, I could see them kind of continue it on and keep it going. And it's a fun story, even with just Jimmy and SDL. They could carry it for a good portion of the time, and to have Cardona send in those video packages that he did that one time when he couldn't make a show, that could kind of carry it on too. And he's going to probably be doing a lot of sitting at home. So I would like to kind of keep that I would like to see him kind of keep that momentum going and still put out video package and stay in the forefront of everyone's eyes.
What's the story with Gino Rivera? Is that somebody you've seen before? Is that a West Coast person?
No, at first, when I first saw the name, I thought I got confused. It was Gino Medina, but he's from Texas, the Texas area. I have not heard of Gino Rivera. I'm excited, obviously, going against Jordan, see what happens there. But Jordan seemed to kind of put out some nice words. I kind of forgot exactly what he said, but yeah, I'm excited to see the new talent there because he sounds like he has a history of being like kind of a big name stuff. So I'm excited to see what a new face in GCW.
I like that Janela versus Fuego del Sol. I really like that a lot. That could be something phenomenal.
And I think that could be really good for Fuego, especially as we know these matches that Joey has. I think Fuego needs a singles match like that to kind of separate, like really separate from his AEW run and show, hey, like, see what happens when I don't have not locked up here. Like, you leave me to my own devices. This is the Fuego del Sol we're gonna get. So I'm hoping we do see a crazy match, and I think we will be seeing one for sure. And I'm excited to see Fuego get that one-on-one chance.
Well, I'm not going to make it any type of secret. If we can, at some point, I would like to have Fuego and Stackhouse on together because they're just, I don't know, they're just so fucking cool together. I think it would be fun to just watch two friends get on here and just talk wrestling together. So
I think they take over. They take over. We would just be siding off, off to the side, just laughing because, like, even in the chat, Fuego was going crazy, and I could just see them just kind of just carrying the show by themselves. It'd be fun. It'd be fun though. Definitely want to get those two on together.
Well, yeah, I think that's something we may need to look into because, yeah, let them take over too, because people really do want to listen to the wrestlers kind of share themselves. So, oh, that's something I may have to look into here soon. Yeah, Michael Young, poor broski. Yeah, they're kind of left into the cold right now until Cardona comes back, and they're going to make something of it. Here's the thing: Cardona isn't just—he's a cerebral wrestler. He can come up with. I have 100 thoughts going on here. Here's what's going on. If you sit him at home and give him that time to think, he's going to come up with something amazing. And then when he's capable of running that car that he just built, it's going to be something beautiful.
Yeah, I think he could
He
could set up a cool story for his return, I think. And as you said, his creative mind sitting at home, that's all he's going to be doing. He could do a lot of cool stuff on all these different promotions that he's been working with. I think he's just going to sit there and reinvent. I could see a reinvention here too. Like, hey, maybe this indie god's like the indie god's dead, not dead, but he's going to move on from the indie god. And I could see a new version of Cardona because he's always ever evolving. And now with the return, maybe he comes out like Bionic Man or something with that muscle pack.
Oh my gosh. With inflation, he's like the $100 million man now. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Oh, look at you. You had me laughing. You threw me off there for a second. Well, I mean, you know, inflation's things are crazy right now. What else did we have on this one? Billy Starks and Dark Sheik. Very interesting matchup. We're so blessed to still have Billy Starks just running around with us out there in GCW, and her not being cut off from GCW with her ROH AEW job.
That's kind of what I was wondering too with SDL now with this injury too with Cardona, like and her kind of now working a little bit more Impact. I was kind of wondering too how much we'd see her involved in the fold. So I don't know.
Let me see here. You have blue on your. I'm being real professional. You do blue. I'll do red. Wait, red's your color though.
I did blue for Alec tonight. I was kind of. I know Alec that likes the blue and the green, so I went for blue. It looked a little bit better tonight.
I like my white because I already have a shit ton of color on. I look like a hippie with my thing, and then I've got like all this GCW. I got this wall of religion going on here with GCW. So
I just realized too, I don't even have my ring light on. There we go. Add some light to this thing.
Oh my God, there he is. Look at you. But yeah, actually that lit up the room nicely. I do like, yeah, your video and audio is a lot better than the last show. It looks way better.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's get back on track. I was just realizing, oh yeah, we're still going live here.
Sounds like, did you think we ended?
Not at all. Yeah, I know, right? It's getting late. I was the Effie and Mance thing. If anybody listens to Monday Night Raw from Effie, he said that's not over with. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where that's going to go, but he said that is not over. Also, I want to be proud to say something about Effie's Monday Night Raw is now changing to Tuesday nights. Guess who comes on after Effie? We do. So I wanted to just kind of let everybody know that's the early news, is that Tuesday night is going to be a fantastic night to be a GCW fan. We're going to basically go as much as we can back to back. So you'll be able to see, I don't think it's Tuesday Night Raw. Maybe it'll be like Tuesday Night Titans or some shit. I don't know what he'll put it as.
It's going to be not NXT, or NXT's not something like that. He's going to put like the N O in there. So
well, I was thinking like Tuesday Titans or one of those old wrestling shows, you know, but
oh yeah.
So we're gonna talk about that and see if we can kind of get on an understanding maybe on Saturday when I'm gonna try to talk to him on Saturday and see exactly what he's wanting to do. But it looks like he's gonna do a 3-hour block, and then it should run right into our 2-hour or so block. So this might be very fun for wrestling fans that are into really going that long with it. So but yeah, so we're going to go back to back. Hopefully we'll see how everything goes, but that's some more exciting news for everyone. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I can really I was just blown away that I forgot to talk about that and tell everyone about that. I found out about that yesterday. Yeah. And I got a hold of Cass over at BodySlam. I'm like, hey man, we got some great news here. You know, it looks like we're going to be going, you know, brother, sister right up there with Effie's show. So you'll be hearing more about it soon. He just released the info yesterday. I believe the change is coming next week or in the next couple weeks, but we're going to try to do what we can to keep everybody up to date on that, because if it's not obvious, Game Changer Weekly works really closely with Effie. We get along really well. So he promotes us, we promote him, and yeah, we'll see what comes of it. But exciting things. This is just another move up for us in one way or another. It's just become a more exciting Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a late night Tuesday for East Coasters, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sleepy ass GCW fans on Wednesday morning, that's for sure. All right, that GCW WWE talk. What's your thoughts on that? I still think it's the GCW WWE thing. I know there may be, no, I don't know. I hope there's a partnership there of some sort. I feel it has to do with Bloodsport.
Yeah, I think did anything new come up that I missed on?
I do know there was an announcement for Bloodsport just tonight. If you give me a moment, I may be able to find it. I think I got to go under Barnett.
Now I do know I am checking out that the June show, the next show that they have in Japan. That has me written all over it. I did finalize that card did not happen yet. It is June, and I definitely am checking that out. I forgot where. I hope it's on Fight TV or if it maybe be on one of those like the Wrestle Universe, because I definitely want to check out that card. What does it say?
Okay, so we have Josh Barnett's Bloodsport Bushido. This is June 22nd at the Ryogoku live from Tokyo, Japan. Respectfully, it's in a weird font. Koku Gikan, I believe. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Respectfully, I apologize. It shows 8 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Pacific. That can't be right. Anyway, it's showing 4 p.m. Pacific, so that would put it at like 2 a.m. in the morning, but it's showing on Triller TV. So this is going to be something that's on demand from Triller. Yeah, it says watch live also. So you know how Japanese shows are, most of them are generally in the middle of the night. So
I will be there. I will be there live. I might even do a watch along with that one. That one had summertime. Oh yeah, I'm all in on that one.
Well, that's the other thing. If we ever have time, another fun thing would be maybe to do like some post shows or whatnot. That's something worth figuring out, or maybe just a live watch along.
Yeah, summertime, I will definitely be able to.
Oh, dude. And you know what? Here's another funny thing. I know it's it's too early to announce. I was hoping we'd hear something about the 4th of July show, but in my head, it's May or June right now.
Yeah,
it's
not April. They're going to announce it on like the 2 weeks before the show.
Oh boy. So let's see here. What else is there that would be worth mentioning here? TOS. I know Murdoch was just announced today or yesterday. He is entrant number 5 in all of this. So I'm trying to see if I can even find who was up on that real quick, but let's see here. I feel so
Well, I hope we start, like, no offense, like that we had the first 4 of the field. Like, I now hope we get some names that are
recognizable.
From US. Yes, like our hometown. Like, I can't wait till they announce like the UK's talent. They're going to announce that stuff. Hopefully we'll get like Emerson James, Big Joe again.
We do have Big Joe. Big Joe's one of them.
Oh, he is for sure? Oh, okay.
Yes,
good.
sir. Yeah, he was announced
excited.
as number 2 or 3, I think. I'm still looking for the list.
I'm excited to see what kind of those names, but I really want to start seeing some names that we know, like kind of recognize out here. I really hope Drew Parker is like maybe a surprise entrant. That's something I'm like really praying that we get some news on Drew Parker with GCW.
Oh, that would be so good. I have one hope in my head, but I don't want to. Yeah, I still want to see Cruel enter a TOS because I feel like he totally embodies GCW type of attitude, and he has the type of character that would just go over with the fans. But again, that's a wish more than anything else.
Well, so hold on real fast. I got to interrupt because we got a special guest in the chat.
Uh-oh.
We were just talking about him earlier. Human Tornado.
Oh, what's up, Human Tornado?
Sign. So yes, rock on, Human. I was saying I'm excited to see you. Can't wait to see what's going on in LA. And what was I going to say with TOS? There was another name I had in mind.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I don't know if you heard it earlier, Tornado, but man, it went all over online when you were showing up there. We're like, oh, hell yeah. So we're super excited, and we hope this is the first this year of possibly many at GCW. So put that ass out there, something crazy. The fans will we'll love you. We'll catch you. You put it out there, we'll love you back. You know how GCW does it. So we'll be there for you. You'll be there for us, brother.
Yeah, I was literally just saying, like, I'm so excited to see him in person. So that is one thing I'm looking forward to in LA. But yeah, TOS, I'm just hoping. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no. I was just going to say there's a couple matches here. I realize I'm going to have to be really quiet next to you because you're not going to. I ain't even talking to you during that Oliver match.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be jumping. I'm going to have to hold me back. Like, what was the one? There was one, the LA show, like they had to hold me back. Cause I almost popped when I thought Jordan was going to beat Zack Sabre. That's what it was. I thought Jordan almost pulled out Zack Sabre, like the Arizona guys had to hold me back. So I jumped up from my seat. And he's like, no, not yet. I'm like, damn it.
Oh my God.
LA is going to be fun. That is definitely for sure. Here we go. Human Tornado says he can't wait. Been an entire year since major knee surgery. Good to go. Glad to see you. We're going to get a healthy Human Tornado too. Oh, with something to prove. I'm excited. I haven't seen you in person. I am very much excited. That was what we were kind of just talking about when we were covering the LA show. That's one big name that I am excited to see because I've never seen before, and I can't wait, especially now coming back 100% or recovering from a knee surgery. I'm excited.
Protect yourself. We do want to see you rock the fucking house. We do not want to see you get taken off the ground. Okay? The UCC has some very hard floors. Dazzle us, but we're all in our 40s over here in our fanhood. Knee problems. Be careful with yourself for sure. But no, we're gonna be ringside. No shit. I'll probably be in one of my loud ass homemade fucking shirts just cheering you on, brother. So
death match for the first time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Human Tornado, TOS 8. Let's get him in. Get him in. I'm down for it. I am all down for that.
Dude, he's ready to jump. I love that.
That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by, Human. That's awesome. Never know who we're gonna pop up in the chat in Game Changer Weekly. That's also the cool thing every week, man. No matter what we are doing, we get some crazy names that hop in and just chat. And that's fun, man.
You know, that's kind of funny. I've noticed that too. Is not every now and then, basically every week, one or two jump in chat and hey, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, hey, DM me when you get a chance sometime. And yeah, we actually encourage GCW people to try to come on. I told Janella, I don't care if you show up drunk, show your asshole and tell a 5-minute joke and leave. It's totally cool.
Come in, talk shit to Alec and get out of here.
Yeah. You know what? If I would have thought about it, I probably should have got a hold of Cole and been like, hey, you want to jump in and surprise? These are things we need to think about and figure out.
We'll save it for when the Garbage Daddies are GCW tag team champions. We'll see it then. All right, hold on. We're going to have to put a hold on that one, though, because I just got one of my other favorite teams get announced for a title shot. Jordan and Myron going against Violence is Forever. Yeah. They're reunited in Justice going against Violence is Forever. I think that's in Columbus. I'm excited because obviously I've been dying to see Injustice teaming back up. So they get the first shot. If they don't get it, then I'm all in on the Garbage Daddies. That's for sure.
Dude, yeah, Columbus is Columbus is babushka country.
Yeah.
That's my
I like
boy
that.
Columbus.
I like that
I like talking to him. I still have yet to ask him the purpose of the babushka. I don't know if it's maybe he's just, he doesn't want to do his hair. Maybe he's trying to take care of something. Maybe it's an ode to a family member. I have to find that out sometime, because it's bugged me for the longest time.
Where we go? Where we go? TOS.
Yeah.
Go back to TOS.
Yeah, Big Fucking Joe, dude. Yeah, so Big Fucking Joe is on there. From the minute I saw him, he's one of my favorites. He came to LA that one time. I beelined straight to him. I'm like, bro, it's my English people. How you doing? He's one of the ones I would sponsor to bring in. I've seen him do some crazy wild shit. And he's just one that I feel like really does fit, again, the GCW, I don't know, aesthetic.
I have a name I want to see, because he's been busting his ass and improving and getting some really good matches right now. Akira.
Okay.
I definitely want to see Akira back in TOS or NGI. I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, he killed it at Bloodsport. He killed it the following, this last weekend against Suzuki. I just been loving seeing him kind of like everyone's been saying hybrid. Like, I get he's hybrid, but I think he's just like that. I mean, I guess hybrid is a really good word for him, but he just puts everything together. And but the death match is where I think he definitely excels at. And TOS, and with the role that he's been on and the name he's been making for himself right now outside of GCW, that's a name I kind of want to see be put into TOS. What's a name that you think that hasn't been announced yet that you want to see?
Don't kill me. Everybody don't kill me. Schlack. Don't kill me. I'm so sorry. I want to see that kind of attitude back in GCW. And please, I'm so sorry. That's the kind I want to see. You can even say, well, I don't like, okay, then don't like him. But I want to see that kind of wild again. Don't kill me. You're just getting an honest answer. You're not getting some canned bullshit answer. Oh, no, that's actually who I'd like to see. If there was anybody I'd like to see back, that's one of them. I would like to see Cologne back. That's another one. And I'm just being honest about it. I'm just saying honestly,
Would you see Cologne announced for the Vegas show? That one company's doing their second show, and Alex Cologne was the first talent announced.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not that company, but I do want to see Cologne back, but not for them. I would like to see him on a bigger, where he belongs, like up there.
Yeah. And so that's just one of those things. You know what? I haven't had a chance to watch much of him over there, so that'd be kind of interesting. And then quite a few others that we haven't seen GCW. So that's, well, at least we're honest about what we're saying, and we're not trying to, it's just, look, good work is good work, and people may disagree behind the scenes and business and whatnot. But when it comes to, from a fan's perspective, I like to see people who entertain me, and those are people who entertain me. Okay, who else in TOS? Now you got me thinking.
There we go. Slack. I saw something on Slack today. Like, Slack was in Discourse. I'm just trying to figure out what it was. So actually, I thought I had it. So go ahead. Sorry.
It scares me. No. I'm just trying to think of who else would be a fantastic. I mean, just because he's always there, I'm not against Tremont coming in just because he's like a staple. It's hard to have a death match without, him. So it's just like having a death match without John Wayne Murdoch.
Kirks. Yeah. Sorry.
The Kirks.
Great one. That was perfect. Yeah. That was going to be the name that literally just popped in my head right before I looked down. And I was like, yes, Kirks.
You know who else was being called for? Somebody called for Microman. I can't do it, but it's a funny thought. Could you imagine him swinging a fucking light tube?
All right, so going back up here in the chat, I don't know if you saw it earlier. Our chat's been freaking on fire tonight. Ivan was had a story on Alec with Microman. I wanted to bring it up, but I think we were talking food at that time.
Oh, that clothesline was fucking sick.
That's what it was. Like, yeah, I must have missed it. Like, I got to go back and rewatch it because, like, I can't replay it in my head. It was collective weekend, so everything's all there. But
he comes off like the bottom or the second rope with this like thing, and he takes his fucking head off. It's hilarious. They're wrestlers; they can take that shit. But
there it goes.
Alec and Para.
Audible. Come on, Alec. Damn, man.
Yeah. Alec and Pero were the only two that I've seen that's been pretty rough on him. But again, he's a wrestler; he can take it. So.
I'm looking this up in the clusterfuck. I gotta watch it. That's not sticking
Yeah,
in my
please
head
do.
right now.
No, please do. Let me see who else here off the top of my head would I like to see in TOS. This
Lou
is
Nixon?
rough, dude.
Yeah, I heard that was another name too. Lou Nixon was a name I've never heard of before, and that was getting a lot of chants for TOS. I think they were even chanting at that night, TOS. So,
well, you know who we had on NGI 8, but we didn't appreciate enough is Jacob Fatu. I would have loved to have seen him go in. Los Macizos, Miedo and Ciclope.
Sure.
I'm not against them going in. You know, Masha put up a hell of a fight at NGI. I don't know if I'd want to see her in this, but I thought it was fantastic. Also from NGI, that match was Emerson Jane, Risa Sarah, and Masha Slamovich. That 3-way kill.
I want to see Risa Sarah. Yeah, I want to see her again. She was good.
She just had a unique thing to her that we haven't seen from any other wrestler, and I think that's what made it amazing. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't want to even look at Planet Death. Was there anybody? You know who? Oh God, the unsung hero of NGI, Shane Mercer, who stepped in. Was that or was that Cage of God? Where was that he stepped in at?
He steps in all the time, man. All those tournaments, he stepped in quite a few of those tournaments as a fill-in.
Mad respect for him.
For if you're going to keep the push on him now to heat him up even more, yeah, for sure. I would definitely love to see him because he's been one of those unsung heroes. Him and Manders. I mean, I don't think we've seen Manders do anything since TOS 666, but I'd love to see Manders in there again for sure.
Coming from Japan, maybe Toru, Jun Kasai, Takeda. Takeda is another one I'd like to see.
Takeda is a possible one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm kind of wishing in a bucket, but I figured that's a couple names off the top of my head. I'm kind of looking back and seeing through other names if there was anybody else here that I really, man.
But this kind of goes back to the talk that we were talking about a couple weeks ago. It's like these are the same names we said last year or saw last year. Like there's not like any big ones coming back. Hoodfoot, I'd love to see Hoodfoot come back. I don't know what the availability is there, but like him coming back, I definitely, there's a lot of names I like to see we haven't seen in a while come back that we didn't see like in maybe last year or two. Even that now we see in other promotions. I definitely would like to see. I just want to see some new names, especially just because the deathmatch scenes and for GCW just seems to kind of be recycling the same people. I want to see some more fresh faces this year.
You know who may have it in him, but I don't know because of age, is Green Phantom.
That was another name I was thinking of too.
Yeah, he's old school CZW and he's been in it before, but again, he's towards the end of his career and I don't know if he wants to risk, you know, some type of a glass injury, but he was one of the first generation in American glass usage of any kind at CZW. So mad respect to him, especially, let's see, Rina Yamashita. Not against Rina Yamashita coming back. She, we haven't really seen
her have our
title in a while.
Back. There we go.
She better come back overseas with that championship in her hands. I don't want to find out it's on someone else's waist somewhere there. Gosh, I don't really know. There's a decent amount of names. Versatility is really the name of the game for GCW wrestlers. So there's quite a few that could step in there, and who knows? Let's see. Great one. Lou Nixon has also been in demand after his Mania weekend. Then great one. That was NGI when he covered for an international talent with a flight delay. Correct. Good job. Great one. And he said, so Cage of Survival has to be Mance versus Effie, right?
Great thought. I didn't think about that. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. There we go.
I think that would be a great way to have a culmination. You know what I mean? And here we are. Well, remember, we were a little brokenhearted. We thought the whole Effie Mance thing was going to end on that last show there. And hey, guess what?
I thought it ended on the first one. I thought after the
I'm
first
cool
one, how are you going to top that? Then you go, I quit. How are you going to top that? Like, they just keep on setting the bar higher and higher. And like, they've been delivering every time. And like, the crowd is just so behind it. Yeah. I'm glad to see it keep going because like Cage of Survival does seem like, hey, that's like the perfect ending of it. But usually they give that to like a TOS winner. So that's
Yeah.
another interesting list. Effie TOS, Mance TOS.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Effie's in a position right now where I don't see him saying no once he has his head in order and once he's healed up. I'm not against it. I would tell you this much, though. If he goes all balls out at this time this year, we're going to probably see the best Effie death matcher that we've probably ever seen. He's on that place right now. GCW should book Human Tornado. GCW should book Microvan versus any little person from Micromania. I'm totally for it. I'd actually like to see a scramble.
I'm sorry, just the name.
25 cent. Yeah.
I gotta watch this. I haven't watched this show.
I told you. Please.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Listen.
Is there really a wrestler 25 cent?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So here's what's up. A dead honesty, dude. You would love the show because you've had enough training and understanding that there is a lot of drama behind the scenes and there's a lot of politicking and chess playing, and they actually do show all of that, and that's what makes the show good. I mean, you turn in because they're smaller people. You tune in because they're smaller people, but you're staying around because the level of what's going on there is amazing. Like there was one lady that she's with one of the guys, and then he ends up going on the road, and she finds out at the last minute that he's going on the road, and she's like, we have a kid. What the hell's going on? And like real drama. And it's actually really cool. I recommend it for wrestling fans 100%, but I'll tell you this much. It's getting more views than Collision. It's got higher ratings than Collision.
I have to check it out. If they got a wrestler named 25 Cent. That's I thought he was joking.
No, dude, there's some there's some cool ones out there. I can't give you names off the top of my head, but I can tell you 100% there's some cool ass fucking wrestlers out there, and they put on one hell of a show too. I've always wanted to go. In Vegas though, they perform at strip clubs, and I'm like, I've been married 20 years. I'm not taking my wife and my kid to a strip club to go see some small people wrestle, you know? Past that though, I would love to go. And you know us, like we go all out as fans. I'd love to go there and just cheer my fucking ass off for those guys. I think it would be so cool to give them that energy.
I gotta check out the show now.
You'd love it. You'd love it, dude. You really would.
Going back to the Cage of Survival thing, I got an idea. Like, I always got ideas, but like one thing I can see like this weekend is Effie winning it, Mance beating, like coming in, cashing it in, taking Effie out. Effie kind of mentioned during the Effie's big game brunch something about taking a break. Maybe he takes a little break. We don't see him, and then maybe he's a surprise entrant in TOS, and then to the only way he's going to be able to face Manser if he goes through the hell that is TOS, and Manser's just loving it, and Effie for TOS 8. That kind of sounds like a good plan too.
I'm in anytime, any fucking time anybody wants to. That's what I love about the whole roster is there's so much. I mean, unless there's someone that's really against it, the entire roster can step into a hardcore match at almost any time. I mean, fucking Microman did it. Remember they had the small chairs and the little glass and everything with Kirk? Dude, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Great One says, I don't think Effie meant his break as a wrestler, but as a promoter of Big Gay Brunch. Okay, I was going to talk about that for a minute. When Effie announced that he was going to kind of take a little bit of a break, it wasn't going to be forever, and it wasn't going to be anything as a goodbye. That announcement at the beginning of Big Gay Brunch actually threw off my watching of the show for a while, because I was like, no, something's going on here. My head's thinking he got injured too much. My head's thinking maybe he's just having a hard mental time and needs to take a break. I'm thinking he's probably overworked, over-injured, sore. Fuck, every wrestler is sore. I don't give a damn what it is. So I was really worried there for a while, but yeah, one of the announcements was he's moving to Tuesday. The reason why he was moving to Tuesday, sorry, I'm going back to this, but it was because he's coming home on a Sunday, sometimes Monday morning. He needs to have a day to kind of reset his clock, get back on schedule. And he says he has a hard time doing that on a Monday night. And he felt like the best day for him would be Tuesday. And
I can see him taking a break and healing up, coming back in great shape. Like I think I think we even said like he's one of every show we could count on Effie being that. And as much as he goes, like I don't mind when wrestlers sit there and take like a month to break even just to kind of reset the calibers, heal back up, come back 100%. Like how like unfortunately like Human Tornado coming back from an injury, but like you like all those those matches are going to lead up to an injury, especially as often as they are working. So I'm all for like wrestlers taking that break and like even a month off and then coming back in a better shape, more into it. They've been gone away from it for a while. They're going to come back and give it 100%. But I know also the body's got to stay constantly used to taking those bumps and everything. So it's a double-edged sword that they got to always fight. And like I always say about the Mestizos, they were just going so hard. Like, hey, after this match, take a break for a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back home, catch up, get your mental health good, see the family, miss wrestling for a little bit. And then that way, when you come back hungrier and better. And that's just going to be better for the fans. It's going to create cool surprise moments. And so when I heard Effie said that, take the break, maybe I think you did say that last time too. It's more as the Big Gabe Brunch and not as a wrestler. Cause yeah, he's still putting out his bookings for the next couple months, but I don't know, even if he's taking bookings elsewhere and takes a little break from GCW for like that month to kind of come back and surprise, if something like that were to happen, I think it'd be a cool moment. But I thought like there's so many cool things that can happen right now still.
Just Effie is on his he's just on top of his game right now. Same with Mance Warner. It's just, if you're a fan of either, this is the time to watch them because they're firing on all cylinders. And then you have Steel sharpening Steel right now. They just so happen to be in a feud together. This is rare in GCW to have a multi-tiered storyline like we have right now. So just try to follow as much as you can because they have been doing everything they can to put promos out there. You can obviously see what they're doing in the ring. Effie got a fucking strip of hair taken straight off his head with a fucking electric screwdriver or electric drill. So, just try to enjoy it because I don't think you can go that hard for too many years before you just, Miedo's fucking shoulder was coming out of place like every match. Remember that shit? And they're trying to
that's what I was saying. Take that break, man.
Yeah, please take the break because we'd rather have a quality product than quantity that's half-assed. And we want to see when you get in the ring that your head is clear and fully in your job, not half at home and half here because you're stretching yourself over all these areas. Make that money, but just make sure that you at least keep your sanity in the process. Otherwise, the money means nothing. I know better. It's true, man. There's a point where the money can mean nothing if you find yourself in a situation where you're so down that money's not important. So yeah, heal up, take care of yourself because you are a commodity to the industry and to fans. And it's very important that you keep giving. So yeah, rest up, brother. But yeah, I really do think it's just a Big Gay Brunch thing. They're going to set it off to the side. I'm looking forward to Big Gay Brunch X or 10, whatever they're going to call it. I'm going to contact Effie, see if he wants to talk about that a little bit at some point.
Yeah, that'd be awesome getting him on. Every time I see the no podcast thing, I'm like, come on, man. Just one podcast.
It'll get figured out one day. I'll corner him and be like, you got to do this. And then I'll pull tears. And, when I pull tears is when, anyway, okay. We're babbling off into non-existence. Is there anything you want to talk about before we close out for the evening?
Just another big thank you to Alec Price for hopping in, staying way longer than we expected, than he said he probably wanted to be, but it looked like he was having fun. I know we had a blast. It was fun. It's so cool. Like I still so crazy. Like we talked to MLJ, Stackhouse, Cole, and now Alec. Like it's just been crazy and it's been awesome. And I can't wait to hopefully get some more names and keep on getting people. But the chat was awesome tonight with all the questions. Yeah, I know Alan's like, I've been lighting up the chat all night, man. We just get so into it that like I see it, but then like I hear something that Alex is saying, like, oh wait, what's going on? And like, yeah, man. And like everybody in the chat, seeing Human Tornado come on tonight just right after we were giving him praises and excited to see him. That was just cool. And all the great people in the chat. And like, yeah, it's just every week, it's just always leaves a smile on my face. And just like, it's still crazy to think about what we're doing here, but it's been fun. And I'm glad that we're getting as much support from the fans as well as from the GCW talent. GCW, we had Brett to kind of give us a little nice words on the Patreon and still getting the support from BodySlam and Cass, and the platform has just been amazing. And I every week I don't want to ever take it for granted because like it just at the end, like I got a smile on my face and don't want it to end, but I am tired too. And it's just always fun, man. It's just always so fun.
Well, we're very fortunate. Like I said, before we
Yes.
got into Game Changer Weekly, we had 80 plus episodes to practice for now. And then when we got Game Changer Weekly, blessed upon us here, we're like, oh, shit, it's time for us to get a little more serious and tighten up. And luckily we've been able to do that. We know how to do everything wrong at least twice because we've done it wrong at least twice. And fortunately, we know how to do it the way we know how to do it. And we've been fortunate enough to have it's like having a kid. You're fortunate if you have all the problems, because then when you have your next kid, you know how to deal with it. Same thing here. We've had mic issues. We've had video issues. We've had it all. We figure out a way to get through it. Shit happens.
I gotta thank the internet God for good internet tonight. I had that signal did not pop up once. Our videos looked good, at least from what I could see on my end, but I didn't get that stupid connection unstable, even though I had good internet. So thank you, internet gods, for a good quality stream tonight too.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just say this much, because you kind of touched on it. Yeah, Brett Lauderdale, thank you so much for being kind and supportive. He was on Patreon, and I just said, hey, Game Changer Weekly, what do you think about it? And I told him that on Twitter, in less than 24 hours, we had over 1,000 views. I'm like, hey, we're
going to be crushing that this week too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, good. Well, here's the thing. All right, guys.
We're already at 500, so 576 right now.
That's fantastic, because people get up in the morning to listen, and most of our traffic comes in 24 hours, 48 hours. Yes. So again, I say it 100 times, the GCW fan army that comes around us for Game Changer Weekly is larger than most people think, and we're extremely thankful for that. Okay, and I'm skipping around because I'm tired. Brett Lauderdale. Just wanted to say, though, he went on Patreon. He said he's thankful for our loyalty. He's thankful that we spread the word. I say it 100 times over here on our end. We don't get anything special. We don't ask for anything special. We pay our Patreon dues. We pay for our tickets. We do everything. We're not special. We ask for nothing, and we have asked for nothing. So it's just been basically us working hard on love. We would appreciate tons of wonderful shit, but that's not why we did it. We're in a position where we fell in love with this company, and we believed in it to a point to where we went, you know what, we would love to find a way to get involved and help them to go further, because what we saw was something that we believed needed to have more voices behind it, so that people could see what wonderful things they're doing here. So that's what we were here for. So we just wanted to make sure that Lauderdale and others knew that we have a shared goal of just seeing the success of the people at GCW who work within and whatnot. But we're really here more or less to support the wrestlers more than anything else, because they're the ones who have been the most supportive of us. They're the ones who really put on the show. But yeah, we love what GCW does as a whole, but really we want to see the wrestlers succeed. That's what it's
and that's
really
why we
about.
also talk about other like we let the wrestlers talk about other promotions. We talk about other promotions too, because yes, we're Game Changer Weekly, but just it's the independent spirit, the independent life. Like, we do realize that these wrestlers are wrestling outside of GCW, so we don't want to ever ignore that fact and not bring up all the cool stuff maybe they're doing outside of GCW as well. But I think that's another cool thing that we do differently than a lot of companies do, is that we don't just stick to our thing. We kind of do get all over the place.
Well, we try to, because, it's like with Alec, who came in tonight. If we don't mention Beyond or Limitless, I mean, that's doing a true disservice to him. Like I said, he was, I think, 87 or 86 and 18 was his record at Beyond. It's like, we have to at least touch on that, because without Beyond, we probably wouldn't have seen GCW or seen him at GCW.
Yeah, we see GCW obviously do this too. They work with other promotions. They're promoting Defy on Collective Weekend. They're promoting Progress and DDT. So it's like, yeah, I know I heard one person say like, oh, you talk a little GCW outside. I was like, but there's like, that's GCW though. They recognize that they're not just the only ones. Like, there is other stuff out there. I mean, our knowledge and our basic, like all my stuff on Alex, I basically know is all GCW. I do know the Beyond stuff and like the Limitless stuff. I was telling you, I got his like Limitless sitting here on IWTV, ready to watch him and Leo go at it. But like, I don't know a lot of the other promotions, but like with this show, you've gotten me to watch all these other promotions. The fans, the wrestlers have gotten me. So it is just independent wrestling. But I've been I know my knowledge is strictly all GCW because that's where I just spend all my hours, and especially during the beginning was spending all those hours learning the entire history of GCW. So it's always been fun just be able to touch on other companies other than GCW.
But yeah, so I think that was the important part. I keep coming back to this because I keep forgetting. The important part with the situation with Brett was he said he would like to try to help out at some point and get involved at some point. He did acknowledge that he's super busy, which we all know he is super busy to a point to where he's stretched fairly thin. So having another thing on his plate is something that we're not trying to be as much as we're just wanting to be more of a partner with a shared goal. So I figured it's best to say it here in front of everyone so that they hear it and understand it. This would be the same thing I would say to Brett. I'm just going to tell him, look, we don't want anything. We would prefer maybe some retweets and just a little, hey, these guys are good. Don't, sleep on them. Outside of that, we just have the shared goal that we want to see, this whole thing go further. For me, this is my way of giving back to wrestling. I can't do kick flips. I'm not falling out of a fucking ring anytime soon. I'd love to book. That's never going to happen. I'd love to help out in some other function. Maybe that'll happen one day, but otherwise, this is just us giving back in some way. And gosh, is it fun. So yeah, thank you to Brett Lauderdale. Thank you to GCW. Thank you to Cass. Thank you to BodySlam. Boy, oh boy, thank you to the family.
Thank you to the fans. Yeah, family too. Yeah, so let's do this. But all the fans too. Every Tuesday, you guys now show up every night. We always have this was a chat too. It was crazy. I missed a lot of stuff. I'm just kind of scrolling up and looking at it at the beginning. But I do apologize. We do just kind of get caught in the moment, especially with our special guests. We get really caught in the moment listening to their stories. But I think we did a good job kind of going back and getting all the questions that the fans asked on the chatter out there to Alec as we went along.
We did all right.
Yeah,
we've droned on for 2 hours or for 20 minutes at the end here, but that's kind of our just rundown for the night. But yeah, we're on a Tuesday night at midnight on the East Coast. Thank you for everyone who just wants to sit and tune in. Part of it is, man, some of us have sleeping issues. I get it. So we got something to do.
I'm about to get some sleeping issues right now. Yawning here.
I don't even know. I'm going to go sit down, maybe play some Call of Duty and probably go to bed myself, but
nice.
Well, yeah, thank you, everyone.
Yes, we did.
You ready to do this?
Yes, let's send him out of here. Here we go. We got no delay today, so
no delay. We should be able to get. Oh well, we'll see what happens. All right, ready?
Oh shit! That signal came up again.
Oh, you'll be fine. Okay, here we go. You're long live. I'm already ahead of you. Love. Okay. G C. Come on, man. Fucker. You do it first.
W.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, everyone.